Mic check, mic check. Friday night fights, Friday fight night, round 2. Last match of round 2 coming up. Sam Ferris, Charlie Williamson versus Tim Fisk and Maria Finley. The winner of this match goes on to the final 8. Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Can you hear me, Mr. Johnny Becker? Can you hear me?
Sounds good. Okay, yeah.
I'll be right back, everybody.
There we go.
I just I gotta win it.
Keep battling, dude.
Yeah.
That's how you get better. That's how you go up, and you're just like, your confidence goes up.
Yeah.
You build it.
Got a good match tonight. I go to this chat here. So.
Yep, this is the last match of round number 2. The winner of this match goes to the final 8. On the final 8 matches, 2 weeks from Friday, or a week from Friday, a week from this Friday, which is, I think, the 20th. We will have all 4 matches, and we will be going down to the final 4 where all the money sits. $40,000 prize pool, Johnny Becker. Crazy. It's been so long. I mean, these tournaments last so long, and you kind of lose.
Oh, man.
And then you get back in the booth, and you get back at the table, and then the momentum of the energy picks back up.
Next round has some awesome matches in it, too. You know, Dan and Chris versus April and Aaron.
Yep.
That's going to be a good one.
Yep, I believe the winner of this match plays Peaches, Ed
And
Powers, and John Amo.
Yeah.
So they'll be watching this. Tonight, checking out maybe some strategies, some game plans. We got Maria Finley coming off a huge win on Saturday night. Big comeback she had in her match.
Yeah.
I heard she was down 5 games, took it into overtime and won a match, real close match with Laura Dottie. I heard they both played great.
She's feeling super confident. She tried to bet me $100 before the match started that she's going to win.
Oh boy.
Yeah, she's feeling strong.
I don't blame her.
I think Charlie, he had a little leg issue, right? But he's doing better now.
Yep. Charlie blew his knee out a couple weeks ago, so glad to see him. He's up and about, wearing a little brace. It's going to be a tough match for both teams. They're going to have to play well.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we've seen Tim and Maria. Tim and Maria played the very first match of this tournament.
They did.
And they're now they're the last match of round 2. So they've been waiting.
Waiting a while.
And they've had a real impressive win. I believe they won 8-1.
8-1, yeah.
8-1 in their first match. And Charlie
8-0.
8-0.
Yeah,
that's right.
They won 8-0.
It was the first whitewash.
And Sam and Charlie won 8-1.
Sam and Charlie won 8-1. I was going to say they looked really strong too.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. This is 2 teams that came off really strong first round wins.
Yep. I'm sure both of them have been waiting anxiously for this match to happen. That usually, when you have to wait 2 or 3 weeks for a match, you got a lot of time to think about it and maybe get prepared for it, practice, whatever. But you want to play.
Yes, you do.
All the teams want to get back into the ring and see what they got and compete, because that's why they're out here.
You said the first match is going to be, or round 3 is going to start next week or the following week?
This coming Friday is the Stevie Chan.
Yep.
The Stevie Chan Memorial Tournament. It'll be the following Friday. So
Okay.
the 20th, I think we'll have all 4 matches. That's what we're trying to do anyway. So that'll be a big night of Friday Fight Nights. All matches for the cash too.
Yeah. All, because that's in the money, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Down to the final 4. So a minimum, I think minimum in this tournament, let's see, 15, 12, 9, $6,000.
Wow.
Is everyone's guaranteed $6,000
Wow. That's strong.
to get to the final 4. Yep.
So there's a lot of pressure on this match.
A lot of pressure. I always forget when we're going through these rounds like this that, man, they're playing. If you win this tournament, you're looking at 15, big payday.
Yep.
15K. I'm excited for this one tonight. I'm excited to get down to the final 8. I'm also make a little prediction right now. I think we're looking at another overtime or a real close match here. Both teams are geared up for this. I've talked to both of them on both sides through text and whatever. They both seem really ready to play this match.
Yeah, Sam was telling me he was really ready a few weeks ago. So they've been antsy, waiting for Charlie to get healed up.
And I think he got Tim and Maria. Maria had a little bit more play on this table because of the Saturday night ladies matches, and she's coming off a pretty good high, a comeback win.
Yep.
So that's probably we're gonna see some exciting play there. Maria's ultra confident right now.
Yes, she is.
That's great. And Tim's on we actually have league tonight, and me and Tim are both sitting out for good reason.
Is there leagues tomorrow night too? So
yeah.
Yep.
Last night of the BCA. All right, I'm going to let them know we're good to go.
We're good. What's up, Ray? How you doing? We are live. Don't say anything bad. How you doing?
Pretty good.
You playing league?
Yeah.
Well, hope you win.
Thanks.
All right, everybody. Tony's just getting everyone set up and wishing everyone good luck. We're going to start here in a minute. Kind of odd to be doing one of these Friday night fights on Tuesday, but obviously you got to do what you got to do. All right, they're starting to lag here. Wow. Tell you what, Charlie hit that real good. All right, so Charlie and Sam will break. Let's go ahead and see I wonder what their strategy is for the break. A lot of these Scotch doubles matches, I've noticed you'll have someone as the designated breaker, somebody as, the first shot, usually just because one of them is maybe a higher skill than the other, or just one of them prefers to break. But we'll see what they do here. Charlie's racking them up.
All right, here we go. Charlie and Sam to break.
Charlie and Sam to break. I was just talking about, we'll see what their breaking strategy is. Seems like a lot of teams have, a strategy for it. Either one of them's a designated breaker or...
Sure. Then if you see, maybe one of the teammates breaks dry, the first couple racks, they'll switch up.
Switch it
but
up.
I see a lot of them staying with the same breaker mostly.
Yeah, like April and Aaron. April always breaks.
Yep.
They prefer it that way.
Well, she breaks like a monster, too.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Aaron's very pleased. All right, here we go. So is that Charlie?
Sam.
Oh, that's Sam breaking.
Sam breaking. So he's going second ball. Yep, second ball.
It's a good spread.
Great break. 14 balling right in the hole. Got a little cluster.
Tell you what, the solids besides that 6 ball look pretty good.
6-15, 8 ball.
Yeah.
And the 2-4.
I think the 2-4 is probably manageable. You can get below the 11, right?
Yeah, if you can get below, down in the end rail, take the 4 out, and then it opens up the pocket for the 2. And then you got a real good ball right there, the 2 ball, to break the 6 out.
Yep. Oh, oof. A little fortunate there. The 7 didn't get locked up. So I don't think that 2 doesn't pass the 4, right?
I don't think it does. Looking at the overhead, I think you got to play the 4 first.
Yeah.
Let's just take a look real quick. Yeah, I don't think it goes, John.
Yeah, then I would be working hard to get to that 4 ball.
I might even try to get down there from maybe go forward on the 5. Okay, so you use the 7. It looks like to get down to the 4 ball.
I think you can get there pretty easily from here.
I think you just hit a little stun. Come between the 13 and the 4 ball. I think he got there. I think he can see the bottom of the 4.
You can go rail first either way.
It's a little thin though, but I think the 2 is going to impede it if he wants to go. He can. Yeah, I was going to say that the cue ball trying to get into the 6 there, the 2 was in the way.
Yeah.
So they had to come back out and then work at the 2, trying to get to the 6. But they might have landed on a little angle here.
Yeah, I think they can just roll on the 5 a little bit to get good on that 2 ball, go into the 6-8. But I guess you want to be careful hitting that 8 and not getting down by the 13.
So they are going to use it. Good call. And then they're on their last ball to break out a ball. That's why you try to get you work on your problems balls first, so you have other options. When you separate the balls, you have a couple other out balls.
Yeah, I think that first ball I would have tried to roll past that 11 to get on the 4 right away. But I think, you can definitely break it out here pretty easily.
Tell you what, if you can go solid straight into the 6 goes off the 8, off the rail into the 11.
Yeah.
And if the cue ball sits right there, it looks like they might have a shot, the 6 ball down in this right-hand corner, depending on the speed they hit it. Because if they cut the 6 too thin, the 8 ball, like you said, might go down to 13.
That's going to be, oh.
So he came too full on the 6, actually on the top side of the 6. And they're in trouble now.
Yeah.
Easy hit, but to make it, I mean, they gotta swing at it. They gotta swing at the kick here.
Can you draw off the rail into the 6 and try to just pull it back a little bit?
Try to lock it.
Yeah,
back
try to lock it. Yeah,
I would go for it here, just because of how you're sitting with the last ball. All right, good hit.
George Bonera, how you doing? You know what? That wasn't the worst result. I mean, everything is tough from here. Pretty easy safe, though.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna work. Cindy Fisk, the match just started. George Bonera, what's up, George? He's in the house tonight.
Yeah, George is in the
So
house
it looks
tonight.
like Tim's gonna just duck below the 5th, 13 in the 8th.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Good shot.
Not only that, but he made the pattern a little easier for him if they get ball in hand.
I think it's a fairly easy, even though it's a long kick, it's fairly easy just because the proximity, the cue ball is to the 6. You only have to go, if you go the straight down line, you only have to go over, an inch, and you should be able to get contact on the 6, and then he hits it. If he rolls it and hits it with a good speed here, they can end up good, just like this. And he got a hit.
Oh, I think he hit it real good. Yeah, look at that.
That's what I was
Good
thinking.
hit by Tim Fisk.
But now look
Or
where
that was Sam, right?
Now look where the 6 ball is, though, Johnny. Stripes has total control.
Yep.
They got free shots. You'll see probably Maria pocket this 15 ball and just take the cue ball all the way up, and it's free shot, right? Because the 6 ball doesn't have a hole.
Just stopped in to say hi, guys.
How's it going,
Bobby.
Bob?
How you doing?
Good.
Well,
Well, I mean, Chris, I had a spot.
all right, so just kind of as we said, it was pretty much a free shot here. Is he just trying to skinny off the 6? So
I don't know if I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, you hit the 8 for. Well, I mean, you locked the 13 up now. Easy to go
Okay.
into, though.
so the question is, do you want to take a rip off the 11, open up the 8-13? You got the 15 where it is, but if you look at the 10-12, there's a couple different angles. If you were in the middle of the table, that combo's not too favorable.
Yeah.
So do you want to move the 12 first? And that's what I would do. I would either play shape for the breakout, the next shot, by pocketing the 10 or the 12 first, but trying to move your cue ball down into a position where it's a natural angle to go into the 8-13. You could play safe off of this. I don't mind one more safety here. Lock them up behind the 10 and send the 12. Maybe bank it down by these balls. So
Yeah. Not a bad idea. I think that's exactly what they're looking at doing.
I think they're gonna probably play to an out here of some sort after they shot. If they shot it like that, I was thinking maybe take this 10 ball, bank it down here, and put the cue ball right behind that ball. One more safe. That's all I wanted was one more safe. Otherwise, I think I would have started with the 11 and gone into this and separated them now, just because this ball was a pretty good spot to.
Would you go into the 11 and then hit the 8 from here? I feel like
No,
It's
they don't.
really
They don't.
risky
They
from
don't.
here.
Well, they don't really have a good angle.
Yeah.
To get to the 13 with a lot of energy. What does that mean?
Oh, he wants the hourglasses.
Now he wants the hourglass. I'm gonna call my boss again. I'll be back.
Yep. Eugene Min has just arrived in the booth, ladies and gentlemen. John Becker stepping out. Eugene's coming in. So this angle here on the 11 is a little flat. Little flat to get go into the 8 and 13 with a lot of energy. I mean, it can be done, but you got to be super accurate. When it's the flatter it is, the less energy you got going at the 8-13. Jose Loma, what's up? Champ, what's up, Champ? I got to play with Jose Loma this weekend. Dude, I had so much fun. That guy's a beast, dude.
Nice.
I already knew he was a beast, but I was playing side by side with the Predator. I had a blast.
What were you guys playing?
We were playing up in the Manuel Gonzalez
Oh, right.
Memorial Tournament this
Right.
week, and we ended up winning it.
No kidding.
Yeah,
Congrats.
it was just a great weekend being around the Gonzalez family. Manuel, Manny, MG3 and MG4 were on the team. Jose Loma and James Hilser, a bunch of champions. Loved it. I loved playing with them. Loved celebrating, remembering the life of Manny Gonzalez Jr. He was a legend in the pool community. A lot of people there showing their love. It was an amazing time.
That's awesome.
Tell you the truth, it wasn't. I mean, winning the tournament was great, but just being there was even greater. Just to
sure.
support the tournament. So, but Jose Loma's a beast, dude. Every time we went to the table, I'm gonna tell you, Jose, you're out there. I was like, Jose's out.
He's out.
Like I would
He's
think
done.
he was out. I would go up, and I wouldn't think I was out as much as as him. He's super solid. It was
Nice.
fun. Yeah.
What did I miss, Tone? Sorry, I'm
First
late.
game, no, it's first game. They
First
broke.
game, all right.
Sam and Charlie ran out down to the six, down to a ball to break the six out, and on their breakout they got hooked on their last ball. So now we've ended up in a little bit of a safety battle. But they got ball in hand. There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
But they did leave. I think they left a cut here. It's really, really thin. But
And you're probably going to do a breakout favor for stripes if you don't pocket the six.
and they did block the pocket on the natural bank to it. So if they went for let's say they went for the other bank, the bottom left, cue ball is wrapping around the table. Your cue ball is going to end up down middle table or all the way down at the other end of the table if you want to bank that six
Sure.
to the lower left.
Ooh, yeah, this is what they're determining. And that kind of offense, if it doesn't work out, you're actually not disrupting the 8 and 13, right? So it's not too risky.
And I think the 13 might be tied. It's totally tied up on
Yeah.
the 8. So maybe I just don't disturb that and put the 6 into play here. I know they got the 15, but you're forcing them to get an angle, the correct angle on the 11 if they wanted to run out and break that out. Tough little spot here. I think he can shoot this ball with some inside English, go in full to it, and just cut it just a little and miss the 13 and try to make the 15. Okay, so he is
Not bad.
So he did that. He didn't want to disturb that. He did that. He put the 6 more into play. But Maria does have a shot on the 15, and they can definitely get an angle now on the 11
Yeah.
to solve this problem.
And are you trying to get to the long rail on the left, Tony?
Yes, I like that angle. I love anywhere here, Eugene.
Yes, sir.
Anywhere here for that
A
angle.
nice natural.
Yeah. You don't want to end up anywhere near this straight in. Well, what is that?
First rack. Uh-oh.
Okay, this could work if it came up a little higher. Say if that got right here, now you can drive this in and take your English and go that way too.
Sure.
But this might be a little too steep, and I think it is.
In the camera view, we can see Maria's shoes. She had a heck of a match on Saturday.
If you know, then you know.
If you know, then
Is
you
that
know.
her? That's her post, right?
That's her slogan. Yeah, she had a
So I was
battle.
if Tim can get cover on the 6 going off the 11, just like that, I was gonna say that's the shot.
Good shot.
That was a real good shot. Good speed too. I think they got full ball hook here.
Looks like it.
And if they didn't, they can only see the very thin edge of the 6. But I think Tim came up with a full ball hook. This is a good shot here. I'll tell you what, I might have pocketed that ball.
It's a great.
I might have just shot the 13 in. They're forced to hit the 13 on this side, maybe. Well, Maria's looking at maybe just a little.
Behind the 8.
Yeah, I was gonna say if she can't get the cue ball in over here, I would have made this ball. They would have been forced to place something on this side of the 13, and it would have been really hard to
They're asking for a hit watch.
hit watch. Okay.
All right, Tony's going to go out there. That's just good sportsmanship rather from Maria. Like, let's not make this a question mark. I'm going to go ahead and call a hit watch on my own shot. We got Tony out there with the slow-mo cam. All right, looks like she's looking at potentially. Is she looking at rail first, or she's just going right into the 13, and then cue ball off the rail and nudged up against the 8. Looks clean to me. Tony's gonna just take a look just in case, see if there's any micro movements. Oh, wait a minute. Did we get a little bit of 8-ball touch there? We've got Tony reviewing the slow-mo. God, man, it must be close because they are still reviewing the slow-mo. Okay, the hit was good. After some extensive
It was
review,
super close. But here we got it. Well, I got it on super slow mo, so it took for a while to get us to the shot. Darn it.
that was super close. Wow.
So at first sight, when I saw the ball, I that's why I went to the video. Usually I call it.
Yeah,
and
you
then I don't go to
usually-
the video.
yeah.
You watched it?
That
Yeah, I
was a sliver past the 8. So they're taking advantage. Sam with a good try on the kick. And now Maria and Tim with a chance to go up 1-0. Nice follow shot. We've got a cut 8 to take a 1-0 lead. Tim at the table.
Take 1-0 lead off of a really close hit call there on
Yeah,
the safety,
super
but it
close.
ended up earning them ball in hand.
That's right.
And
Good play by Maria. Oh, hangs it.
all right,
First rack drama. Charlie at the table.
straight back.
Yep.
Pretty good little bank shot here to win
Yeah.
it.
It's almost all make here. He does.
How do you
close
like hitting
right.
these, Gino? You like hitting them firm, or you like hitting them with top or bottom? A lot of preference here
Yeah,
on
it is a
banks
lot
like
of
this.
preference. I feel
How do you practice the banks? Do you practice them with draw, center ball?
I've been learning to use top, and it was look at this shot. Look at that shot.
First fire.
That's
you know.
fire. And it's something that you had told me about as well, which is anything that you do that cue ball is going to influence the way that thing banks. And look at that.
What a shot.
Great shot, good safety play, but Sam and Charlie come out with the
Tim
dub.
just caught that 8 a little fat,
Yeah.
and these pockets are starting to tighten up around the room. These two tables were felted probably a month before I just did all the other tables.
Right.
We felted these at the very beginning of Friday fight nights to give all the competitors a brand new surface, but they are starting to tighten up.
Sure.
You start playing on them and they're hanging balls.
And we had a rack with basically no balls left on the table. I wonder if that's a preview of what's to come. Are we going to have a nice back and forth deep into the tournament?
Okay, so they're sticking with Sam breaking the balls. He had a nice break last time. Second ball. He's
Oh.
gonna find the drink though. Oh, and that last ball, there was a cluster in the middle, but that last ball rolling down the table opened them up.
Yeah.
Immediately, I'm looking at the 2 and the 10 ball. If the 5, I'm going to see if that 5 goes between, or past the 14.
Maybe.
I think it does.
Maybe,
I think it does between the 14 13. If that's the case, I'm probably going to start here with the 2 ball. I think you can get to the rail. You can shoot the 2, follow it into the bottom of the rail here, and come back into the 10. You're straight in on the 1. Does the 7 ball go? It's real tight. And then, of course, you got to come back down table for the 4.
Oh, right.
But maybe if the 10 ball goes, does the 10 go in this corner? It's real tough to get position on the 10, Gino.
Yeah.
You got to get super flat on it, right? You can't cut the 10 in. The side pocket's right there. It's going to swallow you up.
If you were going, it's, I don't know if they know it's in the kitchen. Okay, so Maria does remind Tim that's in the kitchen. That probably changes the strategy up a little bit. If you were looking at stripes, Tony, are you potentially using like maybe like the 11 ball to stun over for the 10? And if you don't get that, you got the 15. Is that a?
Yeah, it would be. I like that play. Just because if you did hook yourself on the 15, you'd have to really be unfortunate to get between the 1 and the 7 to hook yourself on both, right?
Right.
But
or maybe they can just roll the 11 and use the
you
14.
almost have to get in, like just straight in on the 10 to shoot that in the corner, though.
Yeah. Oh, because
and look at that little window. Yeah, because of
it's carrying
the
off the
side
2
pocket.
and side pocket. Yeah. Oh.
Just a little rattled, maybe.
Yeah. After that 8 ball miss. All right. Open table.
So if I can see this 2 ball right now, I'm going to come down and get the 4 next.
You going back and forth?
I don't know. I think that I'm looking at solids, and that's the 1 ball goes now. But how do you play position on the 1 if you're coming back down for the 4? So maybe stripes is the play. So now back to the 10 ball. And look what I think Charlie was trying.
Yeah.
I think he was going to try to sneak that cue ball down by the 1 there.
Yeah.
So we could get on the 10.
And they are going to have to address that kind of awkward kind of 9-14.
So I like this shot right now, Gino. Since the 12 is in the hole right here.
Yeah.
I'm going for this breakout on the 1. I'm going to shoot the 15. I'm going to draw this cue ball right here and use the 1 to separate this ball right now. Because look, the cue ball comes off the 1, and you got this ball right here. So you're safe if you don't. If the 10 stays jumbled up, you're still going to have a shot on the 12.
Right. You got to deal with maybe a slightly awkward bridge if you want to get that draw on the cue ball with the 8 ball where it is. But actually, now that I look at it, I think you can get a clean look at the cue ball.
The 14-9 now might need a little attention because that combo looks a little off. From this, you might be able to shoot you can cut the 9, play the 14, and you can use the 9 to try to go into traffic.
Yeah.
And if I got a clear look at that in a dead stop shot and I can plant this 14 in, I love shooting it with a lot of power with a stop shot, right? Get all that energy, the 9 ball coming in there. I think he's going to use this to break that ball up. Yep.
Okay. Change the landscape a bit.
The only really shot they got, I guess they could, if they can see the 9, but the 14 now, you're coming away from the angle on the 10. They're always going to be trying to fight back in position on that 10 ball on this rack. Unless they were to get down table somehow, maybe on the 9, and they could come off the 9, use the rail, go into the 2-10.
Yeah.
Watch out for the 3 here. Oh, look at this.
This might work out. Look at that.
Oh my gosh, what a shot. I'm going to give him a little fire.
Yeah.
If he saw that with a little inside English off the edge of the 3.
Off the 5.
I mean, he just opened it up. That's the rack solver right there.
Rack is now theirs for the taking. They're going to call a timeout just to get their pattern lined up.
Yeah, this is obviously the first shot you got to take is the 10.
Is the 10.
So do you go to the 9 or the 15? That's what they're going to talk about right here.
I think the comfortable pattern is 10, 9, 15. With where that 8 ball is.
I think so too. I think if you take the 10 and you follow down and get yourself a little flat on this 9 into this area here, you can play the 9 with just a little stun and just you got this window, this huge window here.
Yeah.
right here like this.
Yeah.
And if you went to the 15 first, you got the 5 ball down there possibly.
Okay,
But they're
looks
going to
like
take the 15.
They're going for the 15 next.
So it looks like I think he can draw it straight back and cheat this pocket.
Oh, miscues. And
Hooked.
he's and he might have to swerve a smidge. You might see Charlie jacking up here. Oh no, he's got a clean look. It looks like he's got a level stick. Okay, yeah, he came up behind it.
So I think he was just kicking at it, or maybe he thought he could see an edge.
Yeah,
Maybe he did put a little swerve on it. We just didn't see it with the flat stick. But
Right.
just extreme inside English. I
Right.
don't know. Okay, so this is a good opportunity for Maria and maybe Tim to settle down and get some easy shots under his thing, under his belt. You know, he missed the 8, and then he missed
Right.
ball in hand.
right.
So maybe Maria can
That
lead
217
the
on
way
the
here
left
and
side.
get Tim settled in.
Yeah,
I'm just going to drip this in. Good shot,
yeah,
Maria.
that's a good shot. Good angle for Tim to work with on the 5. He could even look at that 6 off the 2. That's a little riskier, I would say.
So the 2 ball, it's trickier than it looks. It's really close to the rail.
Mhm.
Really close to the rail. Can you shoot the 1? The 7-1 combination off the 2? I don't know. Can you shoot the 6 from here off the 2?
Right.
Coming off the 5, get her closer to the 6 so she's got a real good look right
Mhm.
down the barrel. At shots like that, I like to have just a straight in look off an edge of a ball.
I like your idea about the 7-1 off the 2, getting the 1 off the 2, because it just really addresses a lot of
And
the problems.
there's probably like an eighth of the 2 ball hanging over the side pocket edge.
Mhm.
So that definitely, you can shoot it into the backside of the 2 here, and the 1 has nowhere to go but in the hole.
In the hole, right.
Now, if you hit obviously, if you shoot at the 7-1 combo, you're going to need to make sure that you don't come up and hit that 1-2 full
Right.
into the 2.
With the
I mean,
way-
is he playing shape on the 4 here? I don't mind that either. It's pretty natural. And he ran into the 8.
It might have gotten just a smidge awkward. I wonder if that 2.
It is really tight.
Yeah.
Gino, real tight.
That is.
And the 1 now and the 7 are awkward.
We still got the
The
4
4,
ball.
but you're jacked up over the 2 ball.
Right.
Elevated on a real thin cut, super hard shot. I think I would have kept the cue ball down table. I wouldn't have gone and
Mhm.
tried to go down. I would have tried to play something off that 2 and open up that pocket and move the 2 down table. She's gonna attempt to make this 2 on the side. It's a very, very delicate shot. She's got to just touch it in. I don't think you can shoot this with any speed.
Maybe thinks twice about it.
If you're thinking about drawing this back down to the 4,
Yeah.
I really, any kind of speed here.
Yeah, this
it can
2
spit-
needs
it can
to just
spit
be
out.
dripped in.
Because it's so close to that rail.
Yeah.
If she hits it super easy too. I mean, you can leave a tough shot on the 9.
Oh, wow. What a shot.
Nice shot, Maria. She just shot it right in. She wasn't even top on it.
Yeah. Still a little bit of a challenge here for Tim.
I'm going to go walk around over to this side of the table here, and I'm just going to take a look what it looks like, just to nudge off the 7 here. And if it goes to the rail, how much of that ball can I leave on the back of that 1? You don't have to do much.
Right.
I don't know exactly how they're sitting, but I think it looks pretty good. Just put a little touch of left spin on it. When it gets to the rail, and just cozy up to the 1. I mean, you could take on a tough shot on the 6 here. You could take on a real thin cut or a bank on the 7, but I just think they're all, the percentage play is here to lock them up on the 1.
I like that call.
Maybe use the 6 too. I
okay.
think that's what the
Yep.
way he's going. He's
Yep.
probably going to go for the.
He looked at, so using this, going off the 7 and hiding behind using
So
the 6
you
to
got to
block.
go over here and check your zone. There is a big zone. You get this side of the ball and this side of the ball. So he's definitely going. He went too far.
It leaked out. And this is just a roll shot.
Went too far there.
Sam could do
I
it.
don't think Tim ever walked around and just, made a clear spot where he had to land the cue ball.
Yeah.
He was kind of thinking, "Oh, the 6 is really big.
There's a zone,
Maybe
like
I
a
just put it
larger
over here."
zone
But you
than
got to go.
we
You got to go down and make sure there's a spot where you cannot go past. Whatever that line is, that you can see the ball down that line. You got to be on this side of it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got to be just ecstatic if you got this shot in this rack. A real good look at the 9. Roll it in.
Will naturally come off the rail and get straight on the 8.
Oh, what a shot!
Look at that shot. Good speed, good shot.
Great shot.
To take a 2-0 lead, Charlie on the 8.
So far, Sam and Charlie look pretty calm, cool, and collected.
Mm-hmm. Two-oh.
All right. So I've had these starts to matches where I'm on the other side of this. I miss an 8. And then all of a sudden,
Then maybe it carried over to the next rack,
and
too.
I missed the ball in hand,
Mhm.
and then I just missed a safety. So it's almost like 3 consecutive, shots where you could have prevented them from getting to the table, or just not made it in the air. So Tim really has to shake it off right now.
100%.
You got to shake it off. You got to talk to Maria. Say, Maria, I got this. No more. Just got to tell yourself, no more mistakes. I'm gonna
Dial in.
breathe it out. If I'm nervous right now, a little nervous, acknowledge it and then shake it off somehow.
Yep.
Breathe it out, whatever you got to do, so you can focus.
Got a bit of a
Because
cluster.
sometimes when the nerves take over, you're not only your decision, but your muscle memory. It just affects everything.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
you got to get rid of it. That's one thing we got to do is you got to get rid of it.
The game can be hard enough
Yeah.
without your mind getting
Yeah,
away like
I mean,
that.
I've done it so many times. So many times I've been nervous and I couldn't find myself in a match
Oh,
in
absolutely.
many spots. But you learn, and then you learn how to get back in there. So this is a good starter here. Put a little stroke on it.
And I think that one was he let up or something there. That wasn't quite
Yeah,
the
that-
outcome that they wanted. They could have gone center table. He could have gone a lot of options there. A little bit of
Yeah.
a let up there.
Yeah.
And you've got that 5 ball on solid just kind of hanging there. So not too many places to duck. I think Maria just called the cross bank on the 13. Watch out for the double hit.
The double kiss.
Yeah. Oh, and almost still made it, even with the double kiss.
yeah.
And looks like they've got Charlie and Sam have a few balls out there that can address that 3 ball tied up to the 9. Not quite enough angle here on the 6.
I think he can stun over into the 9
and
if
just
he
kind of
wanted to.
give it a little
But
nudge.
this is a good angle too. He
Yeah.
can use the 4 here,
Yeah.
or the 5.
Yeah.
I like using the 4 because my outball's the 5.
Hmm.
So if I go into the 5 and break out the 3-9, there's a possibility that the cue ball could
Yeah.
tie up on a ball here.
And 4 ball's still kind of
So-
in an awkward spot.
Yep. That's why I like using the 4 ball here. I think just come into the back of the 3. 9's moving out. 3 ball's probably going to stick. Move just a little bit, and then I got the 5.
Might look a little flat to Sam right now on that 4 ball.
Definitely come off the 5.
Yeah.
Looks like might even be able to. He could shoot the 3 if he wanted and spin it in a little. I don't know.
Oh. I think he was trying to create some angle to use the 4 for the 3 breakout, but I don't know if they ended up just as flat. Yeah, pretty straight.
Pretty straight in, yeah.
So now are you going short side 2 and trying to get an angle that way
I
for
think
bottom?
I think he can spin this 3 in. I
Mm.
really do. But there's a ton of outside English and throw it in, but maybe he's creating a better angle on
Oh,
this
he's
ball.
going draw rail. Oh, does he get the angle on the 2? All right, 1 ball could be the breakout ball here. Shoot, 1 ball, you could just roll that in. You might be able to see that 3 clean in the top right corner.
Yeah. I think you're right.
if the cue ball was right where the yellow ball is right now, you could hit that 3 ball pretty clean.
You got a pretty big target to go into with your cue ball. You can hit the 9, it's okay.
Sure.
The only one you don't want to hit is full on the 12 and miss the 9. You can end up behind those balls. But I mean, if you can come off any part of the 9, the 3's going with it and the 12's going with it. You can split the 9 and 12, and it's pretty natural. Come off the rail into the 9-12. It opens that up. You're straight in on the 2. So he was going for a connection. He just missed it.
Yep, just missed it. Hit it a little too thick, which also took the cue ball around in a bigger tangent and missed the whole cluster.
Does the 9 go by? I think it does.
Oh yeah, good eye.
So the 9 and the 9 and 12 ball both go in your top right corner. So position over there settles that. But how do they get there? All right, Tim. He's taking his time on this one. I was going to say, if that ended up, the angle there is to get on the 9 and the 12. Now we're there for off the 10.
Okay, yeah. Back cut 10, and that's exactly what Maria calls.
Going to take a little stun, kind of. You don't want to going forward here. Might drop you down too low.
In a bad spot. Yeah.
If you're trying to play position on the 9 here, you're going to have to have a little bit of a stun here and kill it.
Yeah, it's almost
between
like
the first and second diamond below the side pocket.
Yeah, that 90 degree is right there. That looks pretty good. That's a good call. It's just a nice clean stun.
Smooth.
Oh, just misses it.
But look
at the speed. Look at the leave. I don't think they can see the 2.
They cannot.
No.
We've talked about it a lot on the stream. Also, getting that first win under your belt. It is the second round, but we talked about the longevity it's been since Tim and Maria actually played. They were the first match actually.
That's right.
Friday Fight Nights,
and they had
a month and a half, match. 2 months later, they find themselves in their second match. So it almost feels like the first match because it was so long between matches. So, but they know how to get it done. They just need to get that first win under their belt. First game, jitters. I think you're going to see Tim shoot this 14 ball.
Just leave it tough behind the 8?
I think so. I like that. But you just got to make sure that the 14 doesn't bank back into the 8 ball.
He's electing for the 10 ball in the top right corner.
There you go.
I think I see what he was going for. He wanted the 12 in the side, which is still possible, and it will break out the 9. I think he wanted to roll forward just a smidge more.
He took on a pretty risky shot there, in my opinion. I mean, she's calling the bank. I don't mind that. If she goes straight forward on the 12, she can play straight right on the 9.
My first look.
What's up, Peaches?
Just leading.
Charlie and Sam.
Maria with the bank.
Look at this shot.
A little bit of fire for the make.
The make was good.
She ticked the 9 a little bit, but 9's in a real tough spot now though.
Yeah, 9. Good pocket.
Amo, what's up, dude? Amo's watching. Amo and Peaches play the winner of this match.
That's right. Do a little scouting.
Christian and AJ want to challenge us tonight.
All right, so you got the 13 here. They're in trouble here.
Yeah.
They're in trouble. I mean, the 9 is tied up in every which way. It doesn't even have a pocket.
Can you left English zip this 14?
You can definitely draw this. You can definitely draw Z. Z here for that's what he's looking at right now, where he's putting his cue. He's looking for coming back. You got to hit it so clean though. But
the third,
that's the shot if you want to take it on.
Are you looking at the 14 and coming around 2 rails?
I don't think so.
All right, here we go. 1.
Oh, it went
hits
off
the
the point.
point.
Oh,
It was
my
always
God.
it was going to be short anyway.
Yeah.
Did they just get shape on the 9?
Oh my!
Oh my.
Does that go on the side?
Hey, I don't know. It's close. Wow.
Nobody played better than Tim and Maria the first round.
Oh, that was a monster
Yeah.
match. Yeah, they made a statement. All right, hit watch.
Yep, I knew
Okay.
that was coming.
Okay. Yeah, looks like she's going to try to split between the 2-3 and go for that 9 in the side. Let's take a look at from this angle. Yeah, I think it's there. And I don't know if the 9 goes in the side, but I think she has the ability to hit it clean, hit the 9 clean. All right. Keep it overhead here. Oh, she hit all the solids. Tony's just going to do a double check. You never know. You never know, but it seemed like the 2-3, they were all hit. Tony's going to do a review on the super slow-mo. Meanwhile, we've got Charlie and Sam over his shoulder, taking a hard look at the slow-mo as well. Charlie and Sam with a all right. So we've got a
It was a foul. But hit the 3 ball first, coming
Okay.
through right
Okay.
there. Yep. So they got ball in hand.
yeah, good call, Emo.
What's up, Yogi?
So with ball in hand, you kind of want to look at that 7 as your out ball for the 8. So you're going to see, looks like Charlie's going to just draw back for the 3. Interesting. If you're going to do a drawback shot, do you not just go for the 3 first? Okay.
No,
good.
that
Yep, good
so
angle.
they're gonna play the 3 and come across table and get
Yeah.
themselves
Good angle.
straight in. Just gotta watch the side pocket.
Yes, sir.
And I'm definitely staying below the side pocket here.
Mm.
I'm not gonna try to get
You're on this
I'm
side.
not gonna try to get Actually, I mean if you went down below it, you're gonna have a little
Oh,
back
so you're
on the
coming
7.
off
I'm
this way.
No, I'm gonna stay above the side pocket. I like
Okay.
just coming
Yeah.
straight across.
On this side.
I'm not gonna mess around here. And
Drips
He
in,
came
and
below
look
it.
at this.
so I
Leaves
call
us-
it wrong again. I always call it wrong, dude.
I wouldn't say always, but look at this. It looks like a pretty straightforward 2 balls to take a 3-0 lead. Charlie at the table on the 7. It's all pocket here. Boom.
3 zip.
3 zip.
Okay, so we had an opportunity. Go back to game 1.
Yep.
They won the safety battle. They got ball in hand. Tim had
Had
an
a-
8 ball.
a clean
Go up
look at the
1-0. It's a completely different match from there.
This game
Everything is kind
this
of gone
game
not their way.
can just do that.
Yeah,
The momentum can just be on one team side, and it just snowballs.
Charlie had to come with a bank. I mean,
Mhm.
and that even was an
That's right.
exclamation. Like, boom, had
That's
to come
right.
with it.
That's right.
Um,
What a way to keep the momentum off an 8-ball miss. Hitting a tough bank. 3-0.
okay, you're Tim and Maria. You got to just settle it down
Mm-hmm.
and go to grinding. Grind out some racks. See
Yeah.
if you can get a hold of that cue ball, control it a little bit, control your nerves, and get some clean outs.
And it's an uphill battle, not just by score, but you're talking about a team in Charlie and Sam, and everything's kind of going their way. They're hitting the shots they need to hit. They're getting good rolls. Oh, okay, so now they're switching up with Charlie breaking after that scratch.
Ball
last
down.
break. Ball down. We got a stripe cluster. We
Bunch
got-
of clusters
Yeah,
here.
bunch of clusters.
Difficult. Both
Yeah. Does that 3 go?
solids and stripes. Both difficult racks here.
Yeah.
These are the kind of racks where I really don't mind my opponent going first to see what they do. Maybe open up some things. Maybe create some more options.
Sure.
For some outs. He looks like he's shooting a 3.
Yep. It's going to address a lot. Look at that shot. Good shot. Okay. Oh, but man, very little payoff with the breakout. You got now
The 4 ball.
Yeah. You got the 4 ball open to them.
The 2-6. It's funny for a combo to the bottom for the top left corner.
Yeah.
It sits pretty good for the top right, but you got the stripe in the way.
You got the 10 ball in the way. Yep.
Tell you what, I don't mind dragging the cue ball down by the 7 here and taking the 5 and pocketing the 10 ball. I really don't. Taking the pocket and taking the cue ball all the way down near the 7. It's a pretty good little shot. Nice shot.
That is a nice shot.
Still, the 6 and 2 remain tied
awkward.
up a little bit.
Yep.
I like taking one of their pawns off here. I would have shot this ball into theirs, and I would have just taken the cue ball and dragged it down here. And maybe if you hit it real juicy, you stick it right there. Not saying you would have got there,
No,
but
right.
you definitely would have taken the pocket on that shot, or taken this ball off the court. Because that is going to be a big ball and a lot of options for them if that stays on the table just where it is.
Yeah. With the orange 5, the 2-6 up at the top of the screen, that 10 ball is definitely a factor.
If he wants, he can move the 9 out into play and just, I mean, it's simple and you do let him see balls, but not really a clear shot going this way with the cue ball and cutting the 9 just a little bit right out to here where it's in play, and you force them to do something. Now these 2 balls you have no shot at taking this ball out right there. And I want to make sure I want to wiggle my balls into a spot where they're makeable too. So I want to do 2 things on the shot. I want to open my ball up,
Right.
and I want to contain them.
Right.
So now the 15, 11, 9 is still, it's not in an offensive position.
Right. You were talking about killing 2 birds with 1 stone, and now not much came out of that.
They did leave the 1 ball straight in the bottom right-hand corner if they want to take that on.
That looks like that's what Sam's doing. Had to jack up.
Okay, so now we're back in the same situation kind of with the 11, 15, 9 not going. I think I'm going to duck off the 11, but I want to make sure I nudge these balls enough to separate them.
Yeah. Okay, Maria went ahead and she called the 9 ball. She sees a pattern, a little cut pattern here.
I think she's going to get this real easy.
Yeah, how close
I
is
think
that?
she's going to end up playing just a safety.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think the 9 goes. But I want to pay attention to my stripes here and make sure I open them up maybe to a combo or something where I can shoot offensive next shot. And she did just that.
Look at that.
She did just that.
That's a good shot.
Great shot.
Yeah.
I'm going to give Maria a little fire
Yeah,
there.
that was actually a really smart shot.
The
Those
6-2 is in such a bad spot right
Right.
now for solids. They can't do anything offensive going to the right. They can't really do anything offensive going left. They definitely need to break those out. And what Maria did was only let them see the 5 ball here. So I think you probably see Charlie either
him off.
bank shot or go into the 10 and try to make the 10.
Oh, just
Or
misses
cut
the
it
10.
in the side. Okay. Okay, time to score for stripes. Everything's open.
Yeah.
I believe I'm going to open with that 12-9 combo. You don't have to. You can go. What about the 10? You get out for the 15. The 10 because the
Sure.
12 ball goes in the pocket where
Once
the 10
that
is.
once that 10's out the way, sure.
And if you shoot this combo, Gino, you want to be conscious that you're going to cut the 9 and you want to just drip this ball to this rail right here. You want to hit it real easy, so you got
everyone's still got a lane.
You don't want it to come off and come on top
Right.
of the 15. Yep. Okay, he went a little more power and opened them up. Nothing wrong with that.
Yep. Good splash.
Oh man, the 11 ball is almost in a perfect spot to play position on the 12 or the 13, leaving the 10 in the corner.
Oh, sure.
You can come out and land right by the 8 and get on that 12 or the 13.
Yeah.
Pretty natural here
Yeah,
to
nice
land
little
just
center-
above the 12. Yeah,
Center table.
even run into the 8's perfect.
Sure.
I like to even pick a spot on that 8 and just run into it nice and easy. That's okay.
Yeah. Still has options.
She has shape on the 12.
Yeah.
He can shoot the 13 and the 10.
Tim can see every single stripe full ball.
He is jacked up now if he shoots the 12.
Right. Oh, is he calling 15 off the 10?
No,
or just 15 clean?
I think he's just playing the 10 ball. You can use the 10 to get back into line here. You can get back in the line on the 15 in the side, 15 in the corner, down in the bottom right. You can come out. You can even bump into the 8. Use the 8 again to bump into.
Right.
See a lot of real good players using the other balls as stoppers or where to place your cue ball. If I bump the 8 here, I'm perfect. They're good here though. That's a good shot.
Yeah.
Played real good shape. Got an angle on the 15 too.
Are you stunning it out for the 13 in the same side? Are you using the 5 as brace?
I'll tell you what. If I can cinch this in and just roll forward here like an inch, I like shooting the 13 in the bottom left, and then a stop shot gets me to the 12.
Yeah,
but you can stun out too.
Ooh. Okay, so the 2 ball was moved. They're asking if they want it to be moved back.
Oh wow, yeah.
And actually, I think Charlie and Sam made the right call, which is just leave it where it is.
Yeah, because now the 2 is makeable. So they got a little funny here. Yeah. The angle, they're going to have to move the cue ball. It's still a makeable ball. I think you could. It's kind of a touch shot if you want to play short side on the 12. If you want to stroke it,
short side on the 12, or are you going maybe potentially 2 rails? Oops.
I'm either going to play a little stun shot to where you just put the extra. I'm going to go forward, off the rail, and then come into the 8, or near the 8.
Sure.
And play the 12 in the upper left. Shooting the 13 in the side.
That's a
you're
lot.
You're going into traffic too.
Yeah.
You hit the bottom of the 1. You tap off the 1. You might get hooked behind the 8. There's a lot of things. They got a clean look at the 13 in the corner.
That's what Tim's lining
up. I think you either you're playing shape for either the top left or the top right. So you got to commit to your shot. If you overplay shape for the top right, though, you could come below it and get a shot on the
short
12,
side.
In the bottom
in the bottom left. Yeah. Oh, look at this speed.
Did you make it? Oh, good shot.
Good shot.
Good shot.
All right.
Left her a little steep, but she can handle this.
Yeah. Are we going? We're drawing this.
No, I'm just going high ball. Yeah. There's no scratch here.
And then it's going to kind of hit that.
Just high ball, but shoot it here and just come off. You're coming off a little more near the side pocket with an easy speed. You can stop it right there. If you want to stroke it, you come up 2 rails like this.
Same corner.
Right here. Yeah. But there's definitely not a scratch here. With high ball, and you're not, you put a little stun on it. Obviously, you're gonna manipulate the cue ball towards the corner.
Towards the
so
corner.
it looks like she's drawing.
Yeah,
so
I think she's going off.
Gotta watch the cue ball going into the 2-6 here.
Look at that shot! Oh my goodness.
Maria Finley. Yeah.
Let's give her some. Wow.
All right.
And Tim's got a side or corner shot here.
Yeah, and not easy with the things he's been going through so far. So Tim, dial it in here.
This would be great for Tim to just kind of shake the previous racks off.
Yep. Must make here.
Yeah. It's called the side pocket. Nice shot.
Good shot,
3-1.
Maria shouts out. She's excited.
Yeah.
They're on
Maria's
the board.
fired up.
Yep.
He broke the seal.
She's like, there's my partner.
Broke the seal.
Hey, what's up?
All right, friendly reminder, we've got the Stevie Chan tournament starting up this Thursday. Tony's just getting another player to solidify their spot and submit their entry fee. It's going to be a good one. All right, we're now at 1-3. Maria and Tim. breaking, down 1-3. Let's go, Red Menace. What's up, Steph? We got Charlie and Sam wearing matching shirts. I don't see Tim and Maria doing the matching outfits. Good break. Ball down. Ooh, I think. Oh, 5. Did 5 make that awkward? No. I think just because of that 5-2-11 situation, I'd be looking at solids first. But then you've got that purple 4 ball next to that 8. That's also a bit awkward. I don't know if you can see that 7 clean if he wants a nice easy opener. Oh wait, no, there is a 14 ball on the way for that. All right, he's going to go ahead and call the 2 ball. You can see that 5 ball moving, and then you got the cue ball on the now near side of the table after this shot potentially, unless he draws it and gets a little double draw off that 5, and then the 7 becomes the only ball that has a pocket in this view. Oh, I'm sorry, the 6 ball. Right there. Smidge of angle on the 6. Oh, looks like Maria's going to go ahead and try to bank this 5. Addresses that. Look at that shot. Maria, good solid shot. Good angle. Good proximity to the 6 for Tim. Great shot. You know what? Red Menace addresses the 5 ball problem. You know, this is something where Tim could potentially look at cutting that 6 ball in. I mean, ideally, maybe even hitting that 8, pushing that 4 out of the way, ending up short side on the 1 or 7, I think is an ideal. Thanks, Steph. Always great to be in the booth. Ooh, looks like Tim's looking at a carom 1 off the 15.
Well, I like it.
Yeah.
Level of difficulty is very high here. You got to shoot a very controlled shot and speed, and you got to hit it 2 full. Hit it 2 full, but good try. I like the way he was thinking.
Yeah.
11 ball in a tough spot. 13 ball does go in the lower upper left. They can use the 10 here if they wanted to go in and disturb the 1, 9, 15, open it up a little bit.
Yeah.
The 13, if they come back around table,
Yeah.
the 13 does go.
Okay, looks like he left just enough angle for Sam to hit that 15 in and maybe draw into the 1.
Draw into the 1?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's the shot. And then you get on the 9, and you can use that 14 by the side pocket to get either on the 12 or the 13.
Look at that shot. Good nudge from Sam to get that 1 out of the way. Looks like we might end up with actually plenty of options here. With the 14 ball being next, you might even see Charlie draw back. Nope, 14 next.
Interesting.
Yeah. Thought there was an opportunity there to
Go forward out 2
Yeah.
rails and get off the rail or near the
Yeah.
middle between the 13 and the 12 there, or that
Right.
kind of far out. But they got that 14,
Yep,
so he
still
said
got the look,
keep
yep.
it simple. Depending on speed here, cue ball's going to be going forward. Might not catch that angle though, that stop shot angle here.
Yeah.
And they still have the 11 to address. I mean, if you go after the 11 and leave that cue ball anywhere down table off and not it straight in on the 11, it does set up pretty good to get back on there. He was going for this though, and he did. controlled the angle pretty good there. So he definitely got real good on this ball. He's like got a stop shot straight in.
Yep.
He wants to come straight back. I'll tell you what, I like trying
back a smidge?
I'm trying to draw back like a foot actually.
Yeah, so you're not messing
like
with that
right
4-8.
here. So then I can shoot this here and go like this with this position.
Yeah. Yeah, because now you have to disrupt the 4-8 or it's like the 8.
Yeah, and it's real hard to get the proper nudge here to get on the 11. It's doable though.
Yeah, I mean, are you doing any kind of like bully forward English?
I don't think so.
Really, just
depending on the angle. If I'm going off the back of the 8, and I can just use the speed to go off the 8 and get to the rail, and try to get me straight in on this 11.
Right. Yeah, good call.
But I did like being above this 13 on this one, so because I like that kind of position here. I want to shoot that 11. I don't want to shoot this 11 across the side pocket.
Sure.
Kind of an old school rule when you're gambling, especially on 9-footers.
Yeah.
When the ball's frozen, going past that side pocket is just so
the
brutal
side pocket
sometimes.
will take a toll.
But I think he can go forward here, and we'll see.
Yeah, with the right nick off the 8, you don't have to be powering this thing to your earlier point.
Might even go off the 8 and then back off the 4.
Watch out, 8 ball. Watch out, 8 ball. Oh my goodness. And just like that, 3-2 with Maria and Tim breaking.
I'll tell you what, I mean, I knew the 8 was going, but I didn't think from the angle they had that would happen.
Right. Wow.
So.
Wow.
3-2.
And look what just happened on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Momentum shift.
Big momentum shift there, too.
And at this point, Tim's I gotta imagine he's shaking off whatever was happening in the first couple racks. It's gone. Momentum's on their side.
Good point. Short memory, back in stroke, back feeling good.
Yeah, there's some.
And now you got Sam and Charlie need to maybe shake that off. We'll see it in the coming games. We'll see if this momentum continues.
Absolutely.
And all of a sudden the score is 4-2. Tim and Maria, they have to end up shaking it off, or they get over it right away. We'll see. Big tournament here this weekend, Eugene.
That's right.
I know this isn't our normal Friday fight night. We're on a Tuesday night, so we're running into the weekend here. And Thursday night we'll have players meeting in Big Calcutta for the Stevie Chan. It's been a roller coaster of emotions for me with the tournament going on. We've had people dropping, people adding. It's been going on for like 3 weeks. 5 will drop out one day, and I'll get 3 more. The next day I'll get 4 added, and 2 will drop. But we're at 114
Love it
right now.
Love it.
114 players.
We got a couple days.
I think we got 100 paid, and then we got the locals that said they'd be here on game day to pay.
Okay.
So
got a couple days. Fill up the roster. Oh, goes for a second ball soft break.
So Maria broke that one. I think Tim broke the first game and the last game that they won, right? No, they didn't win. They only broke once, and Tim broke. So.
That's right.
All right. Well, a couple of clusters here. A lot of work to do.
Looks like we have a 9-14-7 situation on the top left.
You got the 1-11.
Yeah.
Kind of the one trapped a little bit. I mean, the 10 ball does have a home in the top left, but like you said, the 9-14. Where do you start?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because even if you try to disrupt using this 13 on the top right, you're not really addressing too much on the 9-14 unless you really go for a lot of splash.
If you were to take solids here, you got to be conscious of the 6 ball. I believe it does not go by the 13.
Yeah, good eye. Yeah, let's see what Sam elects to do. An interesting move here. We've got Sam taking the first shot. Interesting only in that I believe we've seen Charlie taking first shots.
Don Lane, how you doing? Got a rooting for Sam. Let's go, Sam.
Like it.
Don Lane out there. What's up, Stephanie Ford? What's happening? John Baca.
Oh,
John Baca is watching. He's in the final 8. He's sitting back.
Yes, sir.
He's sitting back, got the YouTube on his big screen.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if Joel's in the room with them. They're watching, sweating it.
Love it.
But the Baca's Friday from a week from Friday, there will be in action. Joel and John Baca will be playing Ben Garcia and Chase Morrison. That'll be a hell of a match. Okay, so they elect to take stripes. All right, they got a pretty good little shot here. They can either take the 10 and go into the 1, or they can take the 15 on the rail and go into the 11-9. I mean, the 14-9. So we'll see which ball he chooses to shoot. Obviously, if he goes to the 10 ball, he's going to be playing into the 1. I think I got to shoot the 15 here, because you shoot the 10 and you go into the 1, unless he's going hard and coming off and trying to get over to the 9. So this was my point about shooting the 10.
Yeah.
Now you have a back cut on the 11, which takes you away kind of from the 15.
Right.
And if I'm going at the 15, I can open up the 9, 14.
That before shooting this shot, that angle, going after the 15, you could have addressed the 9-14. And now you've got this cue ball.
This is, just to get back in line for a shot. Oh, he's not even going to shoot it. Let him to play a little safety. That's a good, smart shot there.
Smart shot.
You take a soldier off at the 11,
Yep.
You're probably going to end up down below the 8 and 6 and not
100%.
have a shot.
Right.
Keep your soldier on the field. Play a little chess.
But it looks like Tim's got a slight back cut on the 1, and he'll probably splash out that 2, 3, and the 5 most likely. I think all 4 balls are going to be moving here on this shot. Look at that. Oh, does he get some reward? Can
he
you
get
see
some
the
love?
7?
I don't think so.
Can you throw that 7?
So you have to hit with a lot of right hand spin, and you got to be careful of that when you're putting all that spin on it.
Your cue ball's not.
Just nudging the 14, and it's a
Right.
foul ball in hand.
That's right. Yep. That cue ball, the path is going to change, especially if you're jacked up, which Maria may have to be.
You have to hit it. It just has to be such a clean hit, and to get the cue ball back out into position,
Right.
real difficult. I don't mind the 2 ball. The 2 ball is covered. I see. What about dropping, just feathering off the 5 ball here?
And she just called feathering off the 6. It looks like.
What about just feathering off here and just put
I
cue
like
ball right
that.
here? This ball doesn't go, and you got cover on the 9-11. She's going off the 6. Let's see what she's got.
She's just going to hit it square. Use the 8.
Okay,
All right.
that was a good shot.
Yeah,
She
absolutely.
let her see the 9, but there's no home for the 9.
That's right.
There's no home for the 9, so she's got the key balls hooked up here, the 11 and the 15. She kept it simple. Very smart shot.
Yeah. I wonder if you're going to see a similar shot from Sam that Charlie just hit, maybe using the 9 to try to duck on.
Yeah,
And
if he
snug up on the
can
7.
see the back side of the 9 or this side of the 9, he's definitely, I like coming off that and just to the rail, and snugging up on either there or right in there.
I also think he went and switched sticks because he's
Jump
jumping.
too?
Jumping.
So
Yeah.
jumping the 11, interesting. So maybe she protected the back side of the 9, and he can only see the full 9. No,
No, he could see all of the 9.
so I'm definitely shooting. I'm coming off the 9, and I'm going to put him on the back of that 7.
Right, he goes back to his shooting cue. Yeah, look what he's looking at. All right, let's see how this cue ball lands. Oh, he kind of drag shots it.
I'll tell you what, he opened up the 7
He
because the
did.
9 banked into the 14.
Yeah,
So Tim's going to have a very similar shot to the last one he
that's
shot.
right.
Back cut,
Go
Down
hit
the
into
rail.
The 14. What are you gonna be left? You got some options with the 4.
can shoot the 7 in the bottom right hand corner. No,
Yeah.
is that 4 playing big?
Oh yeah, maybe yeah. Oh yeah, both bottom corners.
He's going to get, if he goes bottom left, he's going to be going into the 14. Can he control that hit on the 14 to keep the cue ball in play for the 2 in the side, maybe?
Got the 4 as well.
I'm not going to try to do too much here, though. I think he can go into the 14 pretty full here.
Because you got that 4 ball in this, but it looks like he is going to go for the bottom right corner with the 7 ball.
Much more difficult shot, I believe, here.
Yeah, I would
You're kind of
agree.
shooting at the blind pocket.
I would agree.
What? Maybe he's back, feeling it. Tim Fisk for the 7.
Look at this shot.
Oh, wow. What a shot.
We'll give him some.
What a shot. What a shot.
That was a great shot.
I mean, he shot to win right there.
Yeah.
I mean, if you miss that, you're pretty much, you're selling out the game.
I think you want to look at that 6. You got 6-3. Those two are hugging up against the rail. Okay, so it looks like she's going after the 5. That 2 ball is going to be moving.
Watch the 2 ball. It's the bottom side of the right side of the 14. It's going to be in trouble.
Okay, good speed control.
Controlled
Great
the
speed
speed.
control.
Beautiful. Good shot, Maria. Total control there. So Tim, he can shoot the 2 and draw out for a position on the 3 ball and stun it across a little bit and just move the cue ball about a foot. Or he can take the 4 and come forward, maybe with a little inside check English
for the 6.
For the 6.
Yeah.
And if you don't get on the 6, the right angle, you can always take the 2. It's how you land here on which angle you're going to be most comfortable with playing position on the next ball, right?
Right. Okay, it looks like we are seeing a little bit of inside English on this. Slow down.
That's okay.
Yeah, we got that 2 ball.
So I like playing the 2 ball now.
How are you thinking about shape here for the 6-3 situation off the 2? You're going off that rail. You got a side pocket. You got the right side pocket. You got
So I think initially my brain wants to tell me to come below the side pocket, but come at the 3 ball. Here's the deal: you come at the 3 ball and you skin off this side of the 3 ball, and all of a sudden the cue ball goes here and the 3 ball goes like this, and you're doubled up. So I'm
big margin of error.
I might be playing position, trying to get right in the middle here with an angle. Not so much if you get flat. Let's say you end up right here. It's dead perfect, right? Stop. I might be aggressive with this.
If I'm sitting here as a mid 500, am I looking at this zone here, Tony, with this way, just to really just take this out of the equation?
You can. I don't mind that. I don't mind shooting the 6 either, and just coming straight across with the cue ball.
And you've got the 2 and 3, depending on how many rails you're going back and
Gotta
forth.
dial this in though. Gotta make it. Oh,
Sinks it. Oh, it hangs. Oh my gosh, what a try.
But look what happened.
Yeah, look
the 9 and the 11.
Look at that.
Have no home. The back cut on the 14, I don't think exists. I mean, that's just
I don't think
you
you've
have to
got
hit that with so much speed.
I don't think you've got a cross bank on the red stripe 11 either. That worked out just fine.
And Tim, let's say the 6 did drop. Tim had a shot. He could cut the 2 in with a nice easy speed.
Sure.
And drop it out 2 rails. That did play.
Yeah.
We could have made that and just gone 2 rails like that right here.
He goes for the steep cut.
And he does not take the pocket.
No, and the 2 ball.
So now
has a path.
Yeah, now you take the 2, 6, 3, 8. Yep. Yeah, that was real difficult back cut there.
Chris
Mary, what's up, dude?
Good job in TP.
Thank you. It was a great weekend. A lot of reminiscing, a lot of memories, a lot of old friends. I ran into a couple handfuls of people I haven't seen in 10, 15, and 20 years.
How cool is that?
And got to reconnect. It was awesome.
That's awesome.
And the Manuel Gonzalez family is just a beautiful family. Beautiful family. A loving family, a respected family. I mean, they had so much love going on in that room.
That's awesome.
That's what it was all about this weekend.
That's awesome.
It was an honor to be a part of it.
Looks like he's rolling forward here. Oh, what? Oh, was that a defensive shot, or was that just a bad hit?
I think it was a bad hit. That 2 ball definitely went.
Because now that 9 goes in the side, I think. That's what Sam's looking at right now. Thanks, Stephanie. You are our chat commentator for sure.
Well, yeah, if this 9-ball has a home, still got to play position.
Right.
Still got to play position. If he's going into the 11
And
and
that
going
11's
forward.
going to, yeah. Oh. Yeah, that 11's going to go towards that.
Look at this.
Corner. Oh, and then
And the 9
Wow.
takes the pocket on the 3. Interesting.
the 3 balls path. So,
And the 2-ball, I mean, if you had ball in hand and you had to shoot it by the 14, it would be tough.
right. Looks like Maria's calling the bank shot. Leaving the 6 where it is. Maria's made a few banks here tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, it just comes up a little short.
Good try.
But look at the leave, though, again. You got the 6 ball blocking the pocket for the 15 and the 11. You've got the 2 ball in the way of the yellow stripe 9. Not the worst leave if you're solid.
I'll tell you what, you might see him just go off the back of the 14 and drop it right on the back of the 15 ball.
15. Okay, I like
Because
that.
of the 9-ball
Yeah,
taking the pocket
yeah,
down.
good point. Look at this call. Great call, Tony. What a call. What a shot by Charlie. Good shot, Charlie. Yeah, tough spot.
So that's a good shot.
Mm-hmm.
Now counter, right? What's the counter shot? You're not really shooting offense here. How do you reposition the board? Do you try to take the 9 down on a shot here? Because you can maneuver. If they get on the 14 ball, they can get on the 15. They can bank that 11 to the top
Sure.
left. So
Oh, he's going cross bank 3. Red 3.
or is he back cutting the 2 or cross banking the 3? I like back
Oh
cutting
no,
the 2.
he's
I
back.
like
Okay.
back cutting the 2. Why?
That's-
You know why? Because I'm taking care of the 3 on the same shot. That 3's moving.
I think he's actually cross banking the 2.
Wow.
Oh no. He is on cross bank 3.
I like back cutting the 2 ball.
Ooh. What's he leaving? 14.
Did you
Okay.
see if you back cut the 2
Yeah.
and you gin it, your ball's hanging. You got the
Yeah.
6 ball hanging. And
Yeah.
There's a little cover down there, but you are definitely going into the 3 ball in the
That's
back on
right.
the 2,
That's a good call.
and you would have moved it that way. But either way, it was difficult.
Yeah, both had the same degree of difficulty. So,
So now you
he's
want to
going
see
offense
3
here.
rails. Oh, he's
Oh,
going.
he went draw on it. He didn't wrap around. Okay, so you might see Charlie.
Taking the 6 ball. Here.
Yeah.
He's going to take the pocket here.
Yeah, he
He
went ahead.
he can't really hide the cue ball, but
Yeah.
he can definitely leave a bank on the
Mhm.
3.
You can hide the 2. Okay, yeah. So he's baiting the 3 bank.
I'll tell you what, there's some D here to be played, though. I mean, you don't have to shoot this.
Are you ducking
you
the
can
14,
you can
or-
definitely come off this 3 here and just. I'm trying to cover this ball. I don't care about this ball right here. If the ball's down here, go ahead and cut it. But I'm going to come off. I'm going to check where this gap's
Where's
here.
that wall?
Where is this zone where I
Yeah.
have to land in here to hide the 11, and I'm going to give him that cut on the 14.
Mhm.
Because if I take it on, she can win the game here, though.
Look at this.
Oh,
Just
she
the
did
way
my
you
shot.
called it.
Oh,
Oh, wow. Just the way you called it to it. A
Great
good
shot.
shot, Maria.
can I give her fire just because she did what I said?
What, dude, that's
That's not fair, is it?
No, it is. You're
All
right.
right.
No, that was a good call. I mean, shoot, if you shoot a shot that a player of your caliber called out, I think,
was nice.
yeah, that's what
It
you
was
call
definitely a zone safety
No,
there.
I mean, it's exactly what you
Obviously,
mapped out.
and obviously ideal frozen on the end rail. But
Sure.
none of us. I mean, we could shoot it 20 times and
Sure.
never freeze it
Sure.
or come an inch off.
And to your point earlier, now Sam's got a really
And
thin
the
tough
pressure's
gun.
on.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Where are you going to hide the cue ball? You really can't. You got to go for it.
Yeah.
You got to go for it. The three goes, and then if they leave any shot at the 2, she can do it. So this is the shot right here.
Oh, it drips in. Okay, where's it leaving? Oh, I think they're gonna be
He hit it.
okay.
He hit it perfect.
Look at this. Oh my goodness.
Fire.
Wow. Sam with the thin cut. Wiped all 5 of its feet going in. But
So my safety that we played there was a little vulnerable.
good point.
Little vulnerable there.
What's up, Aaron Hara?
What's up, Aaron Hara?
Give
said
yourself
give
some.
What a shot by Sam there.
What a
Came
huge
with it.
shot.
Had to go for it, and he
Rack winner.
put the 14 down and got perfect shape.
So you're just in this situation. You want to give your a comfortable stroke. Drawn back for the bottom right corner.
I'm drawing back a few inches.
Just
I'm
for
keeping
the,
it
for the
simple.
side, or are you
Corner.
going?
Yeah,
for
it
the
depends.
corner.
Let's
Right.
say I draw back and I don't get exactly where I want to go, and it comes back like here, and I'm straight in the side.
Sure.
I'll take the side, but I can also shoot it from the corner right here,
Yeah.
or right here.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I'm going to keep this real simple. The 8-ball has a home in the right side pocket in the bottom right,
Yeah.
and the cue ball's off the rail. You can control this a lot better. If you're
Yeah.
going forward now, look, I'm only talking about moving the cue ball maybe 6-8 inches. If you go forward, you're going, 2 feet, 3 feet, 4 feet. You can come up 50-yard line. Does the 2-ball come into play?
Two-ball, right?
Do you
Sure.
come short and knock the 8 to the rail?
Sure.
I'm guaranteeing myself a shot if I go backwards here just a little bit.
If the worst thing you did was just stop shot it, you're still okay.
Right. You are. You
Yeah.
have a shot at the 8. You have a shot at the cash.
Absolutely.
And if you did a stop shot, you're still going to be off the rail because you
That's
do have
right.
an angle here.
That's right. So go for a smidge of draw
Yeah, that's it. Just nice.
and end up with the stop shot.
And he
The
ended
stop-
up doing your
and-
stop shot.
Yep.
You talked him into that, Gino.
But that goes with the margin of error. The worst thing you could do, if that's the worst thing you could do, you're still all right.
How about them lamb chops?
Oh
my god, dude! I think I had a dream about, dude.
Did
It
you
was
really?
it was better than a fillet. Those lamb chops
Oh,
that we had last night.
gosh, you're not kidding.
Dude, we were treated like royalty last night. Me
Oh.
and Gino went to our league. Look at this.
Look at that.
What a shot.
What a shot. Yeah,
That was that little execution there. I'm
Yeah.
gonna give him some fire. High five.
ice in his veins.
4-2.
Good shot, Charlie.
So I feel a little guilty there. I told Maria I thought that was the good shot leading him down there. Now you see the importance of getting it on the rail.
That's right.
It adds that more
Because
difficulty.
when you were talking about the zone, you did say you're leaving the 14 cut, which is a challenge. But to what you're saying now, it's like that's why you got to look for that rail hug to add that degree of difficulty on that.
And I'll be honest, I thought she got good enough there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I thought the 14
That's
was
not-
very, very
that's
difficult with the length
100%.
and the thin cut, and Sam came with it.
Yeah, I think after that rack, Maria should and Tim should still have their head up. It's easier said than done. Ball down.
Good break. Cue ball in the center of the table.
Mhm.
Lots of options. Anytime you can leave that cue ball in the center of the table.
But yeah, Tony, you were talking about our teammates, the Benuras, invited us over and treated us with a feast.
When he says a feast, he ain't
Oh
lying.
my gosh, dude.
I haven't eaten that good in years.
Dude, it
I
was
swear
like
to you, dude.
it was
And everything was delicious.
it was the Benura like Brazilian steakhouse, but they're not Brazilian. It was just nonstop food. So
Beautiful family.
yeah, beautiful family, so much hospitality.
I was telling Nina that I spent the weekend in Cheyenne around
Right.
the Gonzalez family, and they had just that being around these families like this. It's just
Yeah.
it's so awesome.
Yeah,
And then we got to go over there and be with their family. and
Yeah.
it was a lot of love going on.
a good friendly reminder of just hey, don't forget what's important in life.
Yeah,
You know?
thank you. I mean, they do that once a week.
It's
I haven't
crazy.
done that. I do that once a year.
That's
maybe.
what I mean. Yeah, it was like this
Yeah.
random Monday.
Getting together with your family, breaking bread, and
Beautiful.
it was beautiful. Had a very blessed weekend, and then come home on a Monday and get to go and just get a lot of love
Yeah.
from our
You gotta tell
teammates
yourself
and our
sometimes.
friends.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you're winning.
Yep,
That's winning right there.
sure is. Okay, what do we got? So they took
Looks like this. I think it was a solid went down, and they did disrupt the this cluster that was on the top
Okay.
left.
so you're looking to come into the 5-ball here?
Yeah, I think so.
Definitely, right?
Yeah, that 5-ball.
Just
be
a, little, just a
addressed.
little pinch of left. Keep the cut.
Look at this.
That's what he did.
Oh, good call.
He overcut it or hit
Yeah.
it fat and went into the rail.
Yeah.
I would have definitely tried to go into the 5 there.
Yeah. No, that was a good look by Sam. And sometimes they just don't go in. Can you see the 9 pretty clean there? Looks like it.
definitely has the 10 ball. Or the 12 ball, excuse me.
Yep. Yep.
If he can stretch out and get the 12, I love going.
Yeah.
I like shooting the 12 and coming out 2 rails. I mean, it's
Because now you're 14.
and you got that side of the cue ball. You got this whole side of the cue ball. So you're looking at your spin
Great point.
here, and then it's 2 rails and out. And we're on the 9, and we can dig in. The 14
Yeah, 14's now got his
goes,
path
the
cleared
11
up.
goes.
100%.
He's going to shoot the 9, though. He's got a full cue on that, too.
Okay,
I like that.
but then he draws back for the 12. Nothing
Love
wrong
it.
with that.
Yeah.
Yep, good shot, Tim.
Almost the same.
Yeah, with this angle that he left, Maria. Good shot, Tim.
Are you looking down to the 13, figuring out where that might go, or how you're going to play shape on the 13 ball?
Yeah, are you?
Coming off the 10, probably.
Yeah.
So we got to take care of business. 10. Where are we going next here, Gino? Are we going?
Yeah.
Are we going? I mean, the 12 ball. Are we going to draw to the center of the table here?
Looks like that's what she's going for. I would stun over for the 11 in the side. Oh, maybe that's. Oh, watch out, 1 ball.
I think she got there. Does the 14 go in the corner?
Yeah, I think it does.
It's a slow roller in the side.
Yeah, you're
It's
probably
a little tough here.
Yeah, you're almost in here, just dripping that thing in.
He's calling it in the side.
Oh, he's going in the side. Okay.
So when you got these steep angles on the side, I mean, you're always conscious of the speed you're hitting the object ball because it has to accept it.
Right. Right.
If you put the English on it on these little steep cuts like this in the side, it just takes a little
Throws
bit
it
away
a
from
little
the
bit. Yeah,
accuracy
for sure.
unless you practice it.
Look at this drip, though. Look, you know what?
Perfect. What a shot. Those shots are not easy.
No, not at all. Look at that speed he used.
So I don't mind if this ball banks. If this Maria's been banking these balls pretty good too. If this ball, the 11 ball, and you can do either play a stop shot on the bank or even follow through a little bit, cross side. You can probably take it on. I don't know if you can take it on the cut, but she does have a bank. The reason I'm shooting the 11 here is because I want to use the 10 to get on the 13. If I shoot the 10 now, I just feel like I'm going to trap myself a little bit.
Is there anything around 11 in the side and
No,
wrapping around?
I don't think so. I just got up and looked. It looks like she can only see the fat part of the 11.
So she's given Tim the 13 bank.
Okay. That's about.
That's what Tim called.
I think you have to take it.
Yeah.
So now
you got to just navigate.
Yeah,
split
you
the
got
field goal.
you got 3, the 5, the 6, a wall of balls here. And if you're comfortable shooting this with draw, or however you shoot banks like this, is what I was talking about. Do you like your shooting going forward?
Right.
Because now this requires some shape.
Right.
So you're going to have to manipulate the cue ball here in the bank. It makes it so much more difficult.
Yeah, because even if you do split the
Commit.
3-5,
There's a lot of shots like this where you have to make a bank and commit to some pretty precise shape.
right?
It's all commitment. It's all commitment, speed, English, everything here.
And all of that obviously can influence the bank itself
Yes,
on
absolutely.
whether or not that object ball even goes in.
Does the 11 go by in the top left?
I was just looking at that.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. So even if you split the 3-5 field goal there with the cue ball,
The 11 definitely goes top right.
does it go in the left side? Maybe that's what his goal is to get on the 11 foot. Oh, what a try!
That was a good try.
Yeah,
I like the way he stroked it.
Yeah.
He was definitely playing aggressive shape.
that's right. Yeah,
Could be in a little bit of trouble
yeah.
here. All the balls are in the open.
Yeah,
They have a straight in on the 6.
6 looks like
And they
it's
could shoot the 2 if they wanted to.
right.
Or the 4, sorry.
All right, looks like there's enough angle on that 5. I mean, obviously, I think Sam's looking at the 5, but that cue ball, you got to control that thing. But I don't think he's in any trouble here. That 3 ball's blocked with the 8. So are you addressing that sooner?
You're probably
than later?
going 5 and going down table for the 4.
Sure.
Maybe land on the 1, and
Yeah.
then when you come back down for the 2, the 3 either plays up in the top left or the left side.
Right. even contact with the one wouldn't be horrible. You've got the
And
two
if your
ball.
cue ball's in the middle of the table on your last ball on the 2, you can pocket and come straight across and be straight in either on the top
Mhm.
right or the right side. So there's a lot of options
Yeah.
depending on how you land on the 2 ball.
Oh, Aaron, you were calling duck behind the 8. Okay, so he does end up making contact with the 1. Charlie's still got options. He got cut 4. He's got the 2 ball. I think the angle on that 4 is such that it almost you have to hit the 2 next, because you might see some cue ball travel, which makes that 1 ball angle a little steep. Let's see what he does here. Oh, he's putting a little inside just to open things up for the 1. I like that shot. Makes the 1 ball angle a little bit more digestible for Sam here. And shoot, he can just roll this up and get short side 3 for the bottom right corner. I mean, you can. There's almost a natural lead for this zone here.
Yep. Since it is a little thin, like you said, the cue ball is definitely, going to travel a little bit. That's what he's looking at.
That's
short
what he's
side.
looking at. Yeah.
And then look, if he comes a little long and doesn't get behind the 8, he's got the 3 in the side also. So there's a little bit,
That's a good point.
A little bit of freedom there.
Yeah.
And let's say he comes up short. Then
You
you
got the
shoot the
2
2.
ball.
Then you shoot the 2, and you
Yeah.
come across the
Yeah.
table and shoot
Yeah.
the 3 on the other side.
Yeah, good call.
Watch side pocket.
Oh my.
Watch the side pocket. That's a little bit of a nasty little roll there.
Yeah.
And if
tough
you're a pool
roll.
player, when you scratch like that coming off that end rail, you're like, how, dude? On that steep angle. We all have done it a
Do it
million
again.
times.
Yeah. Bet you can't do it again.
Or here's what we always just do: put the cue ball right where the 9 ball was. You get ball in hand and just shoot it in the side pocket and see if you
Yeah.
can make it 10 out of 10.
Yeah, right? It's like this weird, almost impossible angle. Bet you can.
I mean, you get to some real funky scratches where the 9 is like here,
Oh, sure.
and you cut it in there,
Oh, sure.
and you take
sure.
ball in hand there, you can't even make it.
Oh, sure.
And we've all done it. We're like, how?
100%.
How? There's no way. I had a free shot.
Yeah. And the
I had
pool
a free
table
shot.
says it's technically possible.
Yeah.
All right, we've got a ball in hand to bring this back down to 1 rack. We've
I'm
got
shoot-
the stripes really spread out.
I see what I'm shooting this. I'm shooting this 11 in the side, and just my cue ball is going to be full, and my cue ball is going to hit right here,
I like that.
right here, and then it's just going to come right here and out like this.
And now you've
And
got
I'll
this
take-
nice angle.
Yep. You can even shoot the 11 I used to do it a lot when I was younger, playing position on balls like this. Instead of like using my rails or drawing, I always said
Just follow to the bottom right.
I always take the long shot and just follow it all the way
So
down.
what's the difference between Tony today and Tony from yesterday?
Eyesight,
Ah,
age,
yeah. That's a thing.
and taking on and not trying to get perfect on the next ball.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna play to a zone where
Yeah.
more of a zone where
And you
I can
become
take on a
wiser,
shot.
right?
Yeah.
Margin of error, that sort of thing. But you know, now that I take a look at
I
it
do.
from the booth, that 2 ball is,
Huge.
yeah.
I like shooting it in the side out. This is the
Yeah.
shot I would shoot.
Yeah.
This is the side I would
Just to
shoot.
where,
Yeah, you can play it and get your angle where the cue ball's
Sure.
sitting right here,
sure.
or even right here if you want. They're
Yeah.
both coming off.
Yeah.
They're both coming into the rail and coming off. They're
Yeah.
not going to get hooked behind here.
Good
You
call.
don't want to go long and hit it and down, obviously down here, and mess with the 2 ball at all.
Yeah, good call. Oh no.
No.
Oh no, ball in hand missed.
Oh no. Just took her eye off it. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe worrying about the cue ball a little too much
Yeah.
there. We've all done that also. We're worried about the cue ball. And just a little commitment there, making
Yeah.
sure dialing in, you're making the ball 100 out of 100, and then being confident with it.
Yeah, a good
She showed a little
pool
emotion
player
there.
friend of mine, Denise, she always says, position is nothing without possession.
So a little stretch.
Yeah, and now
Little
you-
stretch by Charlie, and he overcut it a little, and
Yeah.
that's why he got where he
So
did.
now
He still
you've got a
made
little
them
bit of a cut. Now you've got a bridge over that 13. It's a tester.
It is definitely a tester. If you try to stun it, if you try to, I think I'm
You're
just
just
rolling
rolling
forward.
it, right? Yeah.
Believe it, the cue ball is going towards the side pocket regardless, but I don't think you're in any danger of scratching. You got a little bit of freedom here. That's a tough little combo. If
Yeah.
you were to hang it. Or
This
whatever.
is just a roll forward, all make. Man, you got me thinking about lamb chops now, dude. Oh my god.
We were so stuffed last night.
We were just missing some guy with like someone with the palm leaves fanning us and feeding us grapes.
That's about it.
All right, tough bridge for Sam. Oh, it's going to rattle. But
Okay.
you mentioned before, like this is a tough combo.
But I think
Are
you
you
gotta,
ducking? Are you ducking behind that 11?
No, man. The
because
three's
that
hanging.
kicks there. Yeah,
I'm shooting at this. It's pretty
Yeah.
lined up.
Yeah.
You just got to go down.
kind of
But
wired.
here's the deal: cue ball.
It's fine.
Well, the cue ball's coming straight up, right?
Yeah, and then the 11
And the
ball's gonna
11's
be
probably ticking here and maybe going forward a little, but it's going to be right around in here. The 11
Great
after you
point.
make it,
Great
and the
point.
cue ball immediately is going this way.
Great point.
So you're going to have a real steep cut.
Great point.
So here's the other shot. You let the cue ball go. You just dial this in and go for a broke here. Shoot the 11 combo and take your cue ball this way
Mm-hmm.
and back for position.
Mm-hmm.
It's there because you have to hit the 11 and the 13 is such a full hit. The 11 ball's not going anywhere. It's almost like you're just cutting the 11 ball in, right? And you had to come down and play shape in a similar position.
For what you just drew out, that's you're putting some insight on this.
No.
You're just going top.
Straight high ball accuracy. It's such
And speed
it's
control.
a thin enough hit on the 11. I
Yeah,
believe
yeah, good
I
point,
believe it's it's coming back at right to
Yeah.
about right here.
And then get your speed
If
right.
you catch a little spin now, something it's going towards here. You had to catch a little spin. This is just a flat high ball, cut it in
But
with
no
speed.
inside.
With speed.
Yeah.
I just don't want to slow roll this. I don't like. It can be. You just got to go for it. You got to
Looks like
trust.
he's
You got
going
to trust
straight
it.
at the 13. It's like a defensive play here. Looking to hide behind the 8. No, I don't think that it's going to work. I think you got a rail first shot.
That was a hell of a try.
Great try
But
by
I think-
Tim.
But I think they're going to have an easy rail first shot.
Yeah, and that
They might even be able to see it straight in, but the rail first is there and plays shape. Nope. Oh no.
Oh, you got to go.
Rail first.
You got to go rail first and let it spin out for the 8.
Oh my goodness. What just happened? And look.
But look at this
Ball in
awkward-
hand, and you have a real tough shot on
Yeah.
the 13-11, but you can place that
Sure.
if you don't like it.
Yeah, you
I
can.
mean, obviously you can shoot the 13 in the upper corner here.
Looks like Maria's going for the defensive shot.
She's
Just
calling safe.
ducking behind that 13. Wow, John Amo, right?
We've all done that too.
Oh, 100%.
Where I shot it at the rail,
100%.
and if you put a little right spin on it, I'm telling you, on the way down, it just curves a millimeter and straightens it out just a little.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Wow!
Wow!
Wow! Oh, I went ahead and gave him the 5-2 lead, but what a turn of events! Ball in hand.
Oh, that's a tough one. Maria's got to shake that
Yeah.
off.
Definitely got to shake that off. And this is where you want to make sure in your tool bag you've got a good stop shot with a little juice on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tough action there.
Wow, that really is. Wow. All right.
Crazy. You get ball in hand. You have a pocket to shoot
Mhm.
at, but it's 7 feet away,
Yeah.
and your cue ball's on the short side. And
Yeah.
I think that's the right play. I like it. Just playing safe there.
No. Yeah, there was nothing wrong with the selection. The execution was, again, we've said it 100 times on this stream in many different tournaments at Piazzas. The pressure's real, right?
Yep.
It's
And like you just said, you need to have a solid stop shot in your bag
Mhm.
with speed
Mhm.
and being able to clinch that ball on the other
Yeah.
ball.
You don't need to have that thing trickle into the rail. You could have a stop shot in your bag that object ball goes 3 rails.
Yeah. Yep.
Good splash. Anything down? A
5 ball on the side.
Ball down.
5-2. We were looking at maybe a 4-3 ball game there.
Mm-hmm.
So the opening score was 3-0.
Yeah,
It's 5-2. They came back. They can do it again.
that's right. They came back, made it a 3-2
And that's
game.
what you always say, right? That's one of your sayings. You say, hey, they won 5 in a row. We can win 5 in a row.
Absolutely. It happens in this game all the time.
all the time.
I think Charlie left it nice for that 4-ball.
You looking down at it, you can see the fat part
I
of the
think
4.
so, yeah. I think it's a nice clean, maybe a smidge of throw. Maybe a little right side throw. Ooh,
So Kathy Farmer says where she could have put the ball above them and rolled towards the rail instead of a lot easier to control the speed. And a good point, and you're
Great
probably
point.
100 out of 100 going to get a rail, even if you come up and decel.
You got to go 4 inches now versus, that's a
So
great call,
Kathy
Kathy.
was sitting right here
Yep.
and roll that ball forward and play
Great
it
call,
behind the ball.
Kathy. Great call.
Shot.
Nice shot. That too. Let's see.
Tough position here.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any contact. You can go with the 7 to break the 7 out of this shot.
Okay, so Charlie went ahead and called safe. He called defense. Makes the rail. I'm looking down the barrel on that 110, the blue stripe by the 8, and that does not go in the bottom right corner. Great shot by Charlie. Contingency balls, yeah, but there's no gimmies. Yeah. 7-9's awkward. No, it's wired funny. I think a shot to consider is to go ahead and hit that 10 ball straight down towards the 14 and have the cue ball. You have the cue ball hide behind that fence with the 11, 15, 8 maybe. Let's see, you got to watch outside pocket though with that shot. So he's going to be cutting the 10. He's going to see if he can leave it tough behind the 13, the orange stripe. Okay, he hits the orange stripe. They can clean look at the 3, tough bridge, potentially tough bridge. You might even go 1 and address that 7 ball. No, that looks like it's going to probably hit the 12. I'm sorry, the 12 ball.
Yeah, but I think the natural path, if you shoot the 1, the cue ball goes into the 12, and the 12 banks into the 7-9,
Yeah.
opens them up.
And your cue ball might even go off the 12 into that 7-9.
Yep. Depending on which side of the pocket you hit on the 1.
And that makes a difference. The side of the pocket. Yeah, good call. Looks like he's got a pretty clean bridge. Oh, just rattles it.
Came up a little bit.
Yeah, he did. He gets the disruption he wanted, but again,
Okay, they got the 12 ball landed pretty tough behind that 3 ball.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Maybe for down the road, that pocket is now open for the 12 ball
The
down
12
the
ball.
rail. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good shot by Maria right there.
Yeah.
Is the score correct? Yes, it is. It is 5-2. Marquet, you coming down this weekend? I hope to see you, bro. Stevie Chan. I know you were down here last year. It was awesome to see you and Kirk Parker and a bunch of other old friends.
Just a little over a dozen spots. Let's fill them up. Tell a friend. I'm playing just to see some of the talent that's walking through this door.
Okay.
Shot by Tim. Okay.
15 ball, I think. Does the 11 go? Oh, yeah, I think it does. I think the 11 does split. I think she can shoot the 9 or the 11. If she wants to take the 11 on.
Do you maybe look at the 9 because you have a potential to use the draw back a smidge for the 15 in the side, and if you don't have that, you got the 11.
Yeah, there's pattern definitely here.
Yeah.
I thought maybe the 11 could lead you to a bump on the 3 ball.
To address
Maybe open up that.
this situation.
Yeah, but you could get a funny bump there too.
Sure. And then get hooked behind the 8.
Or the 3, you want to fall into the 3 and the 3 goes off the rail behind the 10. I mean,
Right.
there's some things that can happen there.
Maybe during the in-between racks after this rack, I'd love to hear from you, Tony, some of the... Oh, look at that clean shot by Marie. Oh, no. I think Tim's got a cut on the 9. The 15 might go. Does the 15 go? But I think Tim's got the cut on the 9. Oh, Mark K says, "I'll see you there."
Boom.
Love it.
Boom. Can't wait. He does that. He definitely has a look at the 9 here, Gino.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what. If the 12 ball goes down in this bottom left, I might be playing position on it. I might.
Now,
Yeah.
with the inside.
Yeah, and then I might just try to get it.
Yeah.
I might try to play position on that. You're kind of going for broke there, though, because the 15.
Yeah. And the 15 and 10 are in funky
But
spots.
you got to play. You got to make it to get out anyway.
That's right. Got to address it at some point. Wow! Look
So,
what just happened.
Dude, he did a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
There.
that addressed a lot of things.
If the 12 ball goes here, that's a rack winner right there.
Right?
Does it go?
Does it go? But it looks like she instead has called
15
a
ball?
15 cut to the side. So that 12 ball must not go. Because that is absolutely what Tim was looking at.
Nothing
look
wrong
at
with that.
Look at that shot by Maria. Great shot.
I think she was playing a two-way.
A two-way.
All way.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the whole time. She might have even been trying to pocket it. She was
Yeah.
just,
Right. Yeah. Great decisions by Maria tonight. Oh, look at this nice slow roll. Duck behind the 7.
wow, fire again.
I'm going
for
to give
sure.
him some for that. Look at that cue ball control. Wow.
Man, I think if you're Tim, you got to find a hit here.
Yeah.
You got to find a hit. If
All
you
right.
don't think you're going to be able to spend and hit, obviously the best ball to hit is the 15,
15,
ball.
yeah.
I mean, it just plays into a two-way so nice.
Are you Z-bagging this thing or
The easier hit is probably
hard left?
one of those.
Hard left
he's,
English
he's
this
going
way?
after I think he's going after the 10 on the side. I don't mind this either. The one rail kick on the 10.
Just boom, boom.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry for the mouse work.
This could
Yeah.
lead to a lot of good things too. Just get a hit here.
Just a good hit, and
Dude.
now you've got the 3s already tied up. You might have to tuck behind the 8 on the 2 ball.
Hitting this with just pocket speed.
Yeah.
I ain't ripping at this.
He rips at it. Oh, he missed
Did he-
all
did
of
he-
it. Good idea, Tim. Good idea. But the 3 ball's still a thing, but does it have a clean pocket in
Yeah,
it?
side pocket.
Oh,
cross
sure
side.
does. Got side pocket. Oh, he's got
Cross
side
side,
pocket. Yep.
That was a hell of a shot by Charlie.
Yeah, it sure was.
What
yeah.
a shot. Full length, slow roll, perfectly executed right behind the
Right
7.
behind the 7. Yeah. So you gotta, and this is why he's jacked up, because you don't want to roll full. Okay, look at that. Good shot by Sam. Now, just gotta control it. And we saw Charlie do this on last rack, right? He's gonna last time he put a little inside just to open up the angle on the 7 a little bit. That works out. Just good speed control.
Yeah, these balls sit nice to just roll them in.
Yeah, that was a great shot. Good control.
Little fun here. You got to kind of go forward here. You
Yeah,
can't go
bottom
back.
bottom right. Is that?
You can't really take it back. You look, he's just playing the simple.
Yeah.
Just lining up the 8, giving my man a shot at the hole.
If I go too far, maybe over here. Yeah, keep it simple. It's still just a 7-footer. I say that, it's easier to say in the booth. But
The cue ball is, if you do slow roll it, the cue balls might end up right on the rail. So you never want to leave your
yeah,
man on the rail. So you
This
might
is-
try to do a little extra.
yeah, and just
So-
go for bottom right corner.
All right.
Okay,
Dude, this is now
little 50-50.
on both corners.
Yep.
Now, if you go to the bottom right, there's no scratch. The 10 ball, I believe, is in the way. You go to the bottom left, the side pocket.
The side pocket.
That's
good
why I
call.
think he's going to go to the bottom right here.
That's
Because
exactly
of,
what he's looking at.
because of the 10 ball.
Yeah, great call. Yeah,
These-
10 balls your insurance
these
from the
shots
scratch.
These shots are not easy.
Oh, absolutely not. Yeah, there's some separation off the rail, but it's still a rail shot.
If you put a nice speed on this and you roll it down there and you miss it just by a little, it can wiggle in with nice speed.
Good point. To take a 6-2 lead, Charlie at the table drills it. Center pocket.
Shot. Give Charlie a little fire for that.
Absolutely.
That was some pressure.
That
right
was
there.
clutch.
Even
That
with the
was
5-2
clutch.
Even with the 5-2 lead,
That's right.
I like the speed he hit it at.
Great
He
shot.
could have missed it on either side of the pocket by just a little bit, and still would have gone with that speed.
Mm-hmm.
See, a lot of people, they're pocketing speed. They like to load up and they like to fire. You must hit the center of the pocket. You must hit the center of the pocket with any kind of speed. So
Absolutely agree.
you make the pocket a little bigger when you put the proper that pocket speed on it. That makes the pocket bigger.
Because it can wipe its feet now. It can do other things. It can just drip in. Nina got fire. I
Nina's
love it. That's a spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert,
Spoiler alert.
dude! I can't wait.
Some
I'm gonna be wearing that shirt.
new merch coming out of Piazzas. All right, ball down.
Wow, that was a big game when they got ball in hand, and we didn't get a rail on that
Yeah.
shot. Big game.
We
You're
could be
looking
talking
at
about
4-3.
That's
and
right,
all
on
of a
one
sudden,
rack.
it's the biggest lead of the match.
That's right. Okay, Charlie inadvertently hit the 9. He's going to talk. He's going to ask their opponents to move it back or leave it where it is.
Maria wants it there, and she has the right to do it.
Absolutely.
She has the right to put it back where she thinks it was. There you go.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing
And Sam
wrong
and
with
Charlie are still at the table.
And it really didn't do anything. The 11 ball,
Right.
they still have the 11, they still have the 12, they still
Right.
have the 15.
Right.
Options for days. So nothing real, no harm, no foul.
Right. Sam's looking at
Nina got fired.
Nina got fire. Love it.
While we're sitting here, we just had this boom.
Love it.
115.
Here we go. We're at 115.
115.
13 spots left, guys. They're going.
People are starting to show up here too. We got a couple of sticks in the house. One from Milwaukee, Sergio Ribas. He's in the back room right now.
That's what I think was so impressive. Like I remember warming up before the Stevie Chan last year, and I would just see guys walking in and shooters walking in. I've seen that. I've seen that shooter on YouTube. I know the face. I know this. And there's actually a couple names that everyone knows that are also going to be here for the tournament.
T-Rex.
T-Rex, Tony Chohan's going to be here.
There you go.
My kid's favorite player just because T-Rex. He asks me every night. I go out to play pool. T-Rex is going to be there, and the answer is always yes. Tony Chohan plays league.
Dallas and Hudson.
Dallas and Hudson.
You got
That's
two
right.
beautiful kids, brother.
I appreciate that.
Two beautiful kids.
Thank you. All right, ball in hand for Tim. It looks like he's going forward with it. Okay. Thought maybe he could also draw to address the 2-5, the blue and the orange solids at the top, but looks like Maria's got a cut on the 3. That 12 ball is going to come into play. Uh-oh. Just missed the cut. Good try, Maria. And that 3 ball is now in a funky spot. And we got Charlie at the table shooting at stripes. Looks like he's going to stun for the 10. Oh, he draws back. Okay, so I had the angle wrong. Let's see, can Sam just kind of look at that side pocket? I don't know. Maybe 9 in the corner?
Straight in on the 12 on the side.
He is. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I mean, he can shoot a stop shot, and then
Sure.
he has the shot on the 15, the 9, the 11.
Sure. Looks like he's rolling forward.
Okay.
Yeah. Looks like it's 11 or 9 for Charlie here. The red stripe or the yellow stripe here.
Shooting the 11.
Uh-oh. Okay. I think Sam's got the 9 ball in the corner.
9 in the corner, 10. You can cut the 10.
Yeah, can cut the 10. Yeah.
I was going to say you can always see a little bit of
The 15.
of a change in the pace they play when they can smell or when they see the finish line.
Oh, sure.
Or they're starting to pick up speed,
And we've
a
talked
little more
about
confidence.
finish line behavior. Do some people just go all out, or all of a sudden does that cross them up a little bit, being close to the finish line? But if you're this far into the tournament, yeah, teams like the ones we're watching tonight.
Little funny here.
Yeah.
You shoot the 9, you got to come. You're coming back away from the 15.
Right.
You go the 15 in the corner. You could run the 3 ball.
3 ball, right?
You don't want to catch any draw here. Watch the side pocket. This is more of a stun shot. Maybe just take your medicine. Take a little longer shot on the 9. Oh, he didn't hit it.
Did he hit him?
No rail.
Oh my goodness! All right.
So we've seen that a couple times tonight.
Yep. Man, those slow rolls are tough.
Okay, a little bit of work to do on the 8 now. They did take the pocket.
That's a good point. But you could go rail first.
Yeah, that shot is available.
Yeah.
8 ball to the rail off the back of the 15. It is sitting pretty good for that shot.
Got to address that 3.
So I tell you what, I'm going to take the 3 first. I'm gonna choose to shoot the 8 off the rail off the 15. I'm gonna make up my mind now which pocket I want to shoot the 8 in, and then I'm gonna run out from there.
And is this where, if you were in a Scotch situation, you're calling timeout just to tell your teammate
This is what we're doing.
This is where the 8 ball's going.
This is what the plan is.
Yeah.
Absolutely, it's a great time for a timeout.
So you can almost go.
Here's
3.
the deal. If I save the 3 for the last, I just see a couple things. If you don't, you can end up on a 50-yard line bank shot. There's a couple things that can happen, but if you're above, you shoot the 3 now. You're always you're always going to be above the 8 up table.
Yeah.
And we're looking to get straight in at that angle here. I'm just going to commit. I'm going to shoot. This is the pocket now. The 8 ball goes here.
Off the 15.
Boom,
Yes,
and in.
sir.
It's a pretty big pocket how it sits.
Yes,
Now
sir.
diamonds sometimes present problems with that shot.
Yeah.
Valleys, it's always going in.
Right.
But this sits pretty good. This sits pretty good with a nice speed. Just to come off the rail here, it comes off and in.
Yeah.
But I want to make a commitment now to where I'm going to shoot the 8.
That's our pocket.
That's
now,
the whole point.
Right. To your point, this is our pocket now, and we're leading up to that. So we might see 3, leave flat 6, stop shot, roll 2, 5. Let's see what they do here.
Huge game here.
Yeah.
Must win. Keep them off the hill.
And it's on the table. The out is on the table. Okay, so now Maria might have to look at stunning across.
I don't mind it. The 2
Yeah.
and the 5 both
And
go
2 and
in
the
there.
5,
2
right?
I like it. I'm definitely doing that. I don't want to run into these
100%.
balls.
Yeah, we're not trying to slow roll this and get awkward. Stun across. You got the 2 for the short. You got the 5 for the long. Let's see what Maria sees here. Looks
Cindy
like
Fisk.
I think
Let's
she's
go Tim and Maria. Oh, she came right in between. That'll work.
okay. That works too. Great
Yeah,
shot,
that works
Maria.
real nice.
Yeah. Is there enough angle for? Are you just drawing back for this 2 in the same corner?
I think so.
Yeah.
There is an angle to go forward there, but you don't.
There
want,
is, sure.
But I like drawing back here.
Yeah.
Just don't clip any part of the 2.
Right.
Anywhere, just draw it back.
There you go.
I like the way he hit that too.
All right. Mindful of the 9.
Okay. Did they make up their mind that they are going to shoot
Mhm.
the 8 off the rail off the 15?
And you going forward 2 rails for that, Tony?
I believe so, Gene.
Yeah.
I believe so. Just
Yeah.
and keep it long, kind of the 2 rail forward, 2 rails, nice and easy.
Oh, okay. That works.
Little distance here makes this
Yeah.
more difficult now,
Distance plus angle.
and you're cutting the 8 now.
Right. I think the 2 railer would have gotten you a little bit more natural lead just to get a little more snug up on it.
like right in here.
Right.
Now you can shoot it with some draw. You're
Yeah.
not really shooting draw from way back there.
Mhm.
Got to commit.
Yep.
That's right, Tim. Right there. Right there gets you
So when
home.
you called out, Tony, that is the pocket.
This is a little more difficult than I was looking for, though. I was hoping they could get in this little area
Right.
here or this area where you're looking down the barrel. Now you gotta kind of shoot to a spot, but it's very makeable. Speed, good speed here, nice and easy.
Don't hit the 15 first. Oh, look at that. Doesn't even need the 15. Doesn't even need the 15.
What?
6.
Dude, it didn't even need to
Oh
go off
my
the rail. That's
goodness.
how good it was sitting.
You managed a diamond pocket.
Wow,
Very
what
well
an
done.
out. A
What an
must
out.
win, and they deliver.
100%.
Delivered the must win.
Is this a momentum shift? We've seen a few. All right, looks like we might be doing a team timeout.
6-3.
Nope, looks like we're just going to go ahead and just keep playing.
Well, Maria's no stranger to the comebacks. I don't know if you heard about Saturday night's comeback.
I watched it.
You did? You
Yeah,
watched?
against.
Tell me about it, because I have not. I told Maria I hadn't watched it yet. I was busy up in Cheyenne, so I didn't watch it. But I heard it from 4 or 5 different
My
people.
gosh.
Down 5 games. Is that correct?
She was actually up, and I believe it was Laura who came back with a huge comeback. Or chat, tell me if I'm right or wrong there. I thought Maria was up. Laura came back with a ton of momentum, tied it up. They go into extra innings.
No, so before the match, Maria said she was down 7-6.
Oh, so she was the one that was.
She was down 7-6, and she had to win the game to get it to 7-7. Or no, she was down 8-7. I'm sorry.
That's
So
right.
it went into overtime, and she was down 8-7, and she set up this kick shot and ended up hooking Laura, and then getting out, and then she ended up winning 10-8.
Yeah, the extra inning matches where Maria came with it. Absolutely. It should be the first one.
Sean said you are
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
But
So-
is that you are right or I'm right? Who's
on,
right, Sean?
Eugene or Tony? Come on, give me some, Sean.
Okay, second ball break.
Yeah, goes with a reduced speed break again.
I'll tell you what. If I'm going to break and I don't make a ball, this is how I want them to sit. A lot of work. I just want work on both
We're
sides.
gonna go and just create a chess match
Yeah.
right off the gate.
Yeah, grind it out. Sean, who is right? Was
Was it was Laura with the big? So in regular,
you're probably right. You watched it.
I
you're
was a
secondhand.
little sleepy. I remember Maria being up. It was like something like 5-2 or something like that. Laura comes back big time, and then all of a sudden it was punch for punch. Then they go into extra innings, and then Maria just comes with these monster shots, and just like hats off to Laura. Obviously, it was right. Yep. Okay. Thank you, Sean.
Laura came back. Okay.
Yeah. Laura came back down.
Laura came back down 8-7.
Yeah, it was good pool. Good pool drama. Thanks, John Amo. Yes, sir, Sean. Yeah, it was. I mean, these ladies' matches, like, they are. It's crazy. It's just solid pool.
Okay, tough rack here.
He's going back cut splash. Good back cut.
Very good.
Yeah.
Look what he did. I'll tell you what, he got a little unlucky there
With the 5.
because the 5 was straight in the side.
Yeah, right.
But still,
Yeah, good
still,
opener.
Yeah, I mean the balls are open now.
Good
The
gutsy
1 goes.
Yeah.
The 4 ball might have
Yep.
to. Adam Burke, what's up?
What's up, Big Bert? Adamantium.
Okay, he's checking it out.
Yeah, we're gonna
So,
see some landscape
I-
changes here.
I think. Okay, he's taking the 1.
Table's gonna look a lot different after this shot. Not that different. That worked out really nicely for
Okay,
Charlie and Sam on solids.
so the ball that's going to be a problem. So the 6, it is a lot different now, Gene, because now the 6 ball has the corner down
Yeah.
bottom right, and
That'll
that's
work.
that 4 ball.
Gotta
Yes,
figure this
that,
guy
that
out.
4 ball is in a little bit of a jam here. Got to figure that ball out. They're straight in on the 5 on the side. Actually, take I think the 6. No, I don't know if it goes by the 14 or not. I think it does.
Oh yeah, good eye. It does. Yeah.
I think he can even shoot. He could even shoot the 2 if he wanted right now. I think he can split the cue ball between the 5 and the 6. He can make the 2. The 6 ball is in a little bit of a pinch spot, and the 5 is too. If they were to take the 2 here, he's going to take the 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you've
See
got
what his
this
plan
one
is.
area for the 4. Oh,
So he
whoa.
He was going after the 4 for
He
sure.
was, but that wow. There's a lot of left.
I'll tell you what.
Does he see it?
No, I don't think so.
If he
Oh,
sees
he
it,
does. I think he does.
wow.
I think he might be able to spin it in.
Good
He can.
call, big spin.
All right, so now they're on the 7.
Okay, 7. Okay, there you go. 7 ball.
6 becomes the difficult ball now.
Yeah, got to get right on the 2.
As the balls sit right now, the 6 ball can only come down table to us
Yeah,
in the bottom right or bottom left.
here or here. So what are you thinking, Tony? Are you coming this way to get the right angle on the 2 to stun across? And if you go too far, you've got the one corner if you hit this spot.
I'm actually going to go out and play position on the 6 right now, because if some things happen, I can still
You
shoot
still
the
got the two
on the side, maybe.
ball.
But and going your way, you're always going to have a shot. If you just roll the 7 in, you're always going to have a shot on the 2.
Yeah.
And you can play position off the 2 to the 6, and you can take on a lot of different angles on that cut on the 6 down to the end rail.
Sure, and you could. Oh, he went to go disrupt some things. Ooh.
Actually, this 2 ball plays pretty good 2 rails for the cue ball to come back between the 15 and the 11 with nice speed.
So you're thinking like this?
Yep. It's pretty natural. And if you run into the 11 nice and gentle, you're almost.
Sure.
I mean, that's prime position for the 6 in the corner.
Just watch out for that fence with that 12,
He's
10,
backed up a
9.
little, but he's got a good bridge. Is he going after with speed or nice speed? No, he's hitting.
1,
and he
2.
No, he missed the
It
2.
goes behind the fence, and he misses the 2.
Okay.
All right.
Opportunity.
Absolutely.
Opportunity. Lee and Tim.
There's definitely a sequence of how these balls can be addressed.
The 10 goes and the 12 doesn't.
Yeah.
So if you're talking about making them in the top right corner pocket,
There's a certain order you got to do it in, right?
Yep. Unless if you don't bump them, if you
Good
don't
point.
separate them,
Good
then
point.
the 10 ball has to be shot first,
Right.
and it opens up the 12. But man, they're ready to run, Gino.
Yeah, let's go.
The 11, 15, I mean the 9, they're all ready. The 13 side, 14 corner. So now just see what their pattern is. See how they.
Looks like he's trying to
Get
draw
through
into
this
that
rack.
cluster.
That's
Is that what he's doing? Oh no, he's just
Just
turning
sunning
out.
out.
Okay, nothing wrong with
I'll
that.
tell you what. If I got a clean look at the 10 from this angle, I'm probably going to take it now. If it's clean, I don't know if the 12's overlapping a little bit from that angle. Let's take a look on the top view. It's a little thin,
That's
maybe.
true,
So
yeah.
I want to. If I'm shooting the 10, I want it to be clean as possible. So I'll try to buy a new angle.
If that's
Going
not
by a
there,
mile.
how are you using this 15? How are you using this 15? If that's the only open shot right now?
That's not a bad.
Are you trying to miss everything,
No,
or are you going right into them, or like where are you going into them?
it's pretty natural to go 2 rails in the back of them too. I mean, you can shoot this ball like this and come in here. Sorry that angle. Man, I'm terrible with the mouse. You can go 1 rail too. You can check it here a little bit.
Sure. Maria has
Make sure you make the 15 though,
gets the
because there's other options here.
extension
You
bridge
got,
out,
you got 5.
overcuts it, ends up. Oh, a little extra nudge. Does that make the 2? Oh, dude,
I'm pretty sure they got safe here.
they think so. I think that leave worked out for stripes.
It did. I don't think it's an overcut on the 6. It does not have a pocket down left with that much of the 6. I don't think. And then the 2 has no.
You got a half ball jump potentially this way.
Yeah.
That could be a break cue jump right there.
Most important part of the shot when you're on your way out, make the ball.
Make the
Make the ball. Make the ball. She did open them up though. If you're looking at something positive on the shot, the balls are ready.
Yeah.
They're in a much more accessible positions. The balls are now.
You could play small ball there on the top right.
Tell you what, I don't mind just skinning off the 6 right here. There's a lot of doubled up balls here. If they can see it, I'm just coming off the edge here, just overcutting this ball and just taking your cue ball just down here like this and making them work.
Sure.
This is doubled up here.
Sure.
You cannot see this ball. This is doubled up combo. You do leave the 10 ball in the corner, or you leave the 14 ball bank, but I can live with that.
I
Both
think
are super tough.
Sam's going for what we had called out around. It's a half ball jump, which makes the jump shots a little more. I mean, it's a quarter ball jump because he's trying to cut the 6.
Does he have the jump cue out?
He does have the jump cue out.
Okay.
So at that angle, if he's going to try to cut into this corner here, it's like an 8th ball cut.
Very
Right.
difficult. Let's see if he's got any Feather Gorst in him. Sam Gorst. Is he Sam Gorst?
Sam Gorst.
He is Sam Gorst.
Oh no! My
So
gosh!
we've had debates about this.
Is that
Do you give the guy fire because he made the sick jump
Ferris?
shot and still scratch? Yes,
Give
you
him
do.
the- yeah,
What
absolutely.
the
Are you
fuck?
kidding me?
Sam Gorst coming with it.
Oh my god!
He gets fire even though he scratches.
One of the
What
toughest
a
things
dude! What a
is
sick
to
shot.
get a cut the way he did on a jump shot, because we all know when that cue
Dude,
ball's
that
in the
split
air.
the wicket, dude.
Oh man, when that cue ball's in the air, you don't know what part of that cue ball could potentially hit it. It could be an overcut. It could be. My gosh,
Dude.
what an unlucky roll!
That split the wicket right there.
Oh my goodness!
Crazy.
Jeez Louise!
We were gonna say fire then flood.
Fire then flood. Oh, I like that. We need a flood button. I like that.
The
Oh,
fire
man.
and flood.
Yeah, all of a sudden it's
First
like
time I've
fire
heard that.
extinguished. Oh my goodness! Great try. Good
Get a,
shot.
get a little guy that walks across the screen with the hose and puts out the
Puts
fire.
out the fire.
It was fire and then
Oh, I like it.
a lot of cool things he could do.
Ah, the cooler.
All right, opportunity here.
Yeah. Okay.
6-4.
Yeah.
Back to business. I think Tim. He's just looking at playing perfect position on the 10 ball. I like shooting the 10 down in the bottom right hand corner to open up this.
Yeah.
It opens
Yeah.
up everything. 'Cause
Great
the kind of-
point.
the 10 occupies kind of the space there,
Great point.
and then
You can always use the 13 as your just in case ball. Nothing wrong with this either.
nothing wrong with that.
Hit that 10 in and play some small
The
ball.
Fire and flood. That sounds
The
almost
fire
that could be like a
and flood.
band or something.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, I think they got their map. A bunch of stop shots here. I like it.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Good shot, Maria.
Got a little bit of a drill. I think Earth, Wind, and Fire might sue us for that one.
Too close.
Too close, yeah.
Too close. Okay, Gino, what's your pattern? Are you shooting the 9? first?
Yeah, I think 9. If I can get right on that, because the 15, you got a lot of forgiveness. You can go, if you get weird on it, you can go forward for the 12 in the side. But I'm thinking drill, everything in the same corner.
Okay, I like
Start out with that and have your insurance plan ready. Good shot, Tim. Oh, funky bridge.
So here, I don't mind this. If I don't want to shoot over this ball, Maria's a little. I don't want to use the bridge. This is another pattern right here. Boom, and then boom,
I like it.
and then boom,
Love
back
that.
out here. I know you're kind of going the long way,
No, yeah.
but it's more natural to me. You're going to be kind of stretched out, and jacked up a little.
Love that call. Yeah, don't get married to any one pattern.
Okay, she can reach it.
Yeah, she can
got a
reach it.
decent bridge. Can she get the proper angle
Is
shot?
she gonna stun for short side? Is she gonna go side pocket for the 12? She is rolling forward. She might even go bottom right corner for the 12. Oh, interesting. The 14's blocked.
Yep. Okay, there's options here.
Yeah.
I mean, if you wanted to get the cue ball, if you wanted to do a little safe play here and just bank this ball and follow the cue ball to right here, you do give him another shot at it though.
Good call. All right, he's calling bank shot. He's going offense.
Is he going 2-way?
Yeah, is he just stop shotting it? Yeah, there he goes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see what he's doing.
Yeah,
the
'cause-
two ball doesn't have a pocket from above there.
In a stop shot, you got the 14 still.
Well, you're playing to a gap there. You're playing to that. You're
Yeah.
playing to between the 2 and the 8. It could be tricky.
Yeah.
It's a little funny here for sure.
Fire
now
and
he's-
ice.
Now he's looking at where the cue ball.
Yeah, just
I like following this. I don't
two-way,
you don't
weighing more towards cue ball position.
I'd rather leave the cue ball on. If you start going forward with the cue ball, let's say the 12 ball, might possibly hit the 8, and you leave a little back cut on the 2. That's the last thing I want to do. Got to make sure this is. Don't want to clip the 2 either going long here. Don't want to hit the 8.
Oh, they all have pockets now.
Yeah, that was the problem with going. That's what I was worried about.
That's exactly what you call
So
it, dude.
so just
when you
play.
bank
So,
that,
yeah,
12,
don't. It's not a 2-way. Don't
Yeah,
just go cue ball if you're going to go that way.
all cue ball.
Send
Yeah.
the 12 ball. Don't even go for the side pocket. Send
Right.
it down table.
Let's see what Charlie does with this. Is it speed control or is he
Man.
wrapping around here? Oh, he nicks the 8. Look at that shot.
It was pretty
that was-
natural.
Yeah, I think that was all part of the plan.
That's
tough one for Tim there.
Yeah.
I'm not going for that bank. I'm not even going to worry about it.
It's a one-way at that point. It's not a two-way.
Completely one way.
Yeah.
Maybe
On the hill.
Maybe trying to do a little too much there.
Yeah. On the hill. Big high five from Sam and Charlie. They're pumped. They got momentum. The scoreboard's in their favor. Sean Zillman, fire and ice. I think we're still getting sued on that one too.
All right, 7-3. Yeah, when you get to those critical points in there, don't try to do too much. Because anywhere, what we were just talking about, anywhere where you leave the cue ball on this side of the table,
Right.
they didn't have a pocket except they would have had to bank it.
Right.
And it would have been like that. You go forward, you run into the 8, weird things happen, and it did.
What's crazy? It's we can count on one hand how many of those shots came up this whole match, and as small as that number is, the scoreboard just reflects something completely different. Charlie and Sam have absolutely capitalized. A couple of funky rolls for Tim and Maria, but
They're not out of this.
nope. I've said it before.
One
Exactly.
game at a time, one ball at a time.
100%.
They must get to 7 though. They have to win the next 4 in our format here. Race to 8, win by 2.
Mm-hmm.
So they must get to 7
Mhm.
to extend the match. But it all starts right here. You just start your grinding process,
Mm-hmm.
ball at a time. Never
Right.
give up. Keep fighting.
That's right. There's going to be a lot of conservative play, rightfully, but if they see the right pattern and it's on there, they got to remind themselves that there's an accelerator, but there's a go pedal too, not just the brake pedal. Sean, probably, yeah. You might have to put some of Maria's shoes up on eBay just to cover the legal costs on that one. Tough opener.
Let's see what we got here.
Don't know what the call was there. You saw some. I don't know. I think
Was he trying to play the 3 ball maybe? Like off a ball? I don't know.
it's also important when you're down in the score. It's it's easier said than done in the booth. It's just back to the hey. If they can go out
Always
4x.
easier when we're in the booth. Let's
Always.
remind everyone when we were calling a game and we never miss. We can never miss up here.
You've got all
It's
the
so
perfect
easy.
PlayStation shots.
Yeah, it is easy.
I've got
as
a
you can
mouse
get
to
up
say
here.
exactly.
Being out there is so tough,
So tough.
and
Wait, it's ball in hand. Was there a foul somehow? Some kind of foul was just called, and
maybe Tim
Double hit it?
Maybe I think Tim called it on himself there
oh wow,
because there
okay.
was no foul committed as far as the cue ball going down.
right,
So I
right.
think Tim called it on himself. Where
Maybe
double hit it.
he could
It came back and hit his.
he could feel
maybe-
it,
yeah.
and only the player will sometimes know that feeling.
Great sportsmanship.
That
by
is
Tim.
great sportsmanship.
Great sportsmanship. Okay, solids. They could potentially. This could be the
This
last
could
inning.
be it. Yeah.
This could be the last inning right here. I mean, 4 ball. They're just follow the 4 forward, 6-3 combo, and the 1 and the 2.
6-7 combo.
and everything
right,
is
yep.
in the open.
Yeah,
here,
absolutely.
And they all lead to each other pretty good.
Yeah, you got to your point.
You don't
right?
have to move the cue ball at all for the next 4 shots.
Yep, 4, 6-7 combo, 5 stand up for the 1.
There it is. Just a nice slow roll on the 6,
Right.
and then the 5, and then just from the 1 to the 2 or the 2 to the 1.
Right.
And then the 8 is in the open.
Let's see if they execute. Good speed control. The pattern's there.
Just want to get yourself an angle on this 5 ball, or you
Right.
could shoot the 5 now and then play off the 6.
Good point. And then go 2-1.
Actually,
that
I think I maybe like that a little better.
Yeah.
Both are doable though. I mean, you could come off the 6 off the rail a little bit and then play the 5. I just think you got to be conscious of that 10 ball here, like because
Right.
you want an angle on the 5, so you can just roll it in and the cue ball comes straight up the table on the 1. But
Right.
where's that angle?
Right.
So I'd probably shoot the 5 here first.
Yeah, and will this, to your point, get in the way if you go
Because-
6 first?
Yeah, the 6 is kind of out from the pocket, so you
Right.
can just cut it in natural coming up between the 8 and the 15. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, I think that's my shot.
Yeah, good look.
You fall flat on the 5, that could cost you the game if
Yeah.
you shoot the 6 first, and
Yeah.
you don't get proper shape on the 1 unless
Unless you go short side.
unless the 1 goes all the way down past the 2. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what they're talking about right here. You know, if you shoot the 5 first, the 6 is next, and you are coming through traffic.
Yeah.
But I think where the 6 sits, and we've all shot that shot, it's pretty easy to control that. Pretty easy.
You're right.
Pretty easy to find that
You've
gap.
got
That's
all
a pretty
sorts
big
of
gap.
angles on that 6 to.
Yep. And they're just making sure of what they want to do. I'm always a favor of the timeouts, talking patterns. I love talking patterns.
Yeah.
You know, timeout on you get a timeout call and you're on a kick shot.
Yeah.
It happens a lot. It
Yeah.
happens a lot in the league where
Yeah. Let's not call timeout on the hard problem to solve. It's like let's get a game plan to just finish this thing.
so he's going 5. Yep. So they're going 5, 6. We'll see.
Yeah. Let's see if Charlie does
I think
go with that
I think they're going.
path you called out.
Yeah. Hey, what's up?
Oh, he zinged it. Oh, I think he.
He's going to end up hooked on all the balls here.
Whoa.
That was very unnecessary. I don't know if I like that. He just had to. Anyway,
Interesting.
was he playing shape on the 2? I don't know. Like, the way he shot it, I think he was going down to the 2, and he just caught an edge of the ball and it
Wow.
cut him over here.
So was he trying to? Wow. Okay.
The way he stroked it,
Yeah.
I would have just rolled that in.
Yeah. Because you could have almost 90-degree cut it if you wanted. Because
Well, I was
that was gonna
I
go
was
in-
putting dirt on Tim and Maria's coffin right there, but now
yeah, good point. Yeah.
I need the groundskeeper come out.
I'm doing
to make sure we get that dirt off right now.
Yeah, it's important for Marie and Tim to just leverage this, get in the right mindset.
Well, we got Sam Gorst back at the table.
Oh,
I mean,
Sam Gorst.
last time he
I love
ginned
it.
it.
And he's going
This-
dart.
This is way more difficult because he's so
Yeah,
stretched. I don't even think
he's
he can.
so
I don't even
stretched
think he can
out.
get there. I don't even think he can get there.
Yeah, this is tough. I mean, if anything, if I had to shoot the 2, this might be just mega swerve.
If I'm Sean, if I'm Tim and Maria right now, I'm hitting you. I'm hitting on the,
Let's
I'm
go,
hitting each
dude.
other in the leg.
Let's go.
We get an opportunity.
Let's go.
Let's finish it. Let's
Let's
finish
go.
this game and go to the next. Let's
Yeah.
stay alive.
Let's punish.
Keep fighting. Let's keep
punish.
fighting. Yeah, they made a big mistake here.
Absolutely.
I mean,
agree.
it wasn't looking good. It was pretty straightforward out,
Absolutely.
and we got an opportunity here now. Let's be ready. Let's be ready. I'm talking on the sideline to our partner. Let's go.
Let's
I'm
go.
trying to
Yeah,
fire it up right here.
absolutely. Yeah, good call. So important.
So kicking at this ball, I love kicking at this 3 rails and playing this 2 ball in the right hand side pocket. And you actually are playing shape on the 1 that way. And it's pretty natural. And you see back in the day when growing up, you saw after there was no jump cues, and you saw that guy kick behind balls like this all the time, and magic happened.
Mhm.
Yes. Biggest
One,
pocket on the table
2.
too.
Oh, he went just. Oh, and just okay.
Ball in hand.
So this is the let's go piece right here that you were talking about with Marie
Okay,
and Tim.
a clean pattern. Clean
Let's go.
pattern.
Yeah,
Where are we starting? Where are we starting?
yeah. And we've got enough balls on the table that if it doesn't go quite right, like always have a plan B.
I'll tell you what. If the 11 ball doesn't go in the top left, I like starting with the 11, starting with the 11 and getting on the 13-9. Or I want to address that.
Are you stunning this way?
Yeah,
maybe?
yes. Take care of the middle of the table. I mean, there's a lot of different
Sure.
patterns here. I mean, you can start pretty much with anything
Sure.
here.
Yeah, we've got every
I'm just
single
conscious
stripe
of
on
that
the
11
table.
because it's in the middle of the table and it doesn't have either of the corner pockets. If it doesn't go
Good
by the
point.
1, it
Yeah.
might go by the 1.
Great point.
If it goes by the 1, we'll go. There's a lot of different patterns here, though.
Yeah, I'm taking a look from the booth, which I got a good angle. That 11's got 3/4 of a pocket. Oof.
Well, they got the 12.
Yeah. They got the 9. They've got options here.
come back to the 11 in the side. Start with the 12 here. Do you stun up and keep? Do you stay on the 14 or you go forward for the 10 or the 15?
I think I would draw for the 12 for the 14. The 14's the scariest ball on the table.
Oh, I got in that perfect little angle.
Yeah. And that's what he does. Good shot.
Oof.
Maria's
Okay,
got
stand up.
options. Yeah. You could stop for an.
You got to shoot the 14.
Yeah.
You can't shoot the 9 here and go forward. The 15 and the 10 are doubled up. You got to go forward.
Right.
Oh, I'm shooting a stop shot for the 15.
Right. Okay, little
Oh, she left it on the rail.
little stun follow there.
A little on the rail, but they're fine. I mean,
Yeah, 15's still there. You can, even if it hits the 1, you're okay.
under pressure, that's the last place you want to be in spots
Yeah.
is on that rail. You only see the top of the cue ball.
But yeah, if I had $1 for every miscue in this position,
Would you be rich, sir?
that'd be.
You'd be rich because
Oh
you're
my
always on the rail.
Oh my gosh.
Mean Gene, the rail machine.
no, don't say no. That's not that one run. We can do better than that.
Okay. All right, Tim, just dial it in here.
Yeah, make sure you get it
It's built in
clean.
shape. Just roll it in. There you go.
Yeah, that's
Not-
okay.
Don't get on the rail again. Okay, that's
Yeah,
okay.
that's okay.
Here we go.
but-
Here we go. Yeah. You
Oh,
see,
yeah.
So you would definitely have to go forward and back out to the center of the table for that 11. You're
Yes.
definitely not coming above the 8 ball here. I don't
So
think.
Tony, are you now talking about top right, and now that could throw the ball, and you're on the
I'm
rail?
just going straight top
You're just going straight
and
top.
coming back straight across the table
Oh,
to the
just straight
spot, trying to
across.
get on the spot. Trying to get on the spot.
Oh, the path was good. Look at this leave.
Oh my gosh.
Look at the leave, though.
Did she cover the 1?
I think yeah, she did. That 11 is.
So once again, this is the same game, the same kind of shot. Hooks them on both their balls.
Wow.
They're destined to win this game.
Exactly. This is when
This
I
game.
give you the extra like slap, right? Like, let's go. Like, maybe not in their face because
Oh
we
my
got lucky
God.
on that. Wow.
Tell you what, is it in the cards for?
Yeah.
Does Maria have the Midas touch? She came away with that win in the Saturday. She even said she got a lucky roll late, but
Yep.
she capitalized on it.
That's the
Is he-
game, man. This is a love-hate
He's going
game
rail
sometimes.
first here. That one's way off the rail.
Oh,
Well,
good try. Great
I
try.
didn't think he'd get that much of it. He overcut
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, because most people kind of hit that a little too thick,
Yeah,
right? And
you're more than likely gonna hit that fat. 'Cause it's so far off the rail.
100%.
But he overcut it. So, all right,
You know, this comes
A
back
ra-
to your
a racer.
11 ball.
yeah,
When you said like, it's just in this weird spot, it's still in the weird spot.
yeah.
It's still in the weird spot. You hit the 10 in. It's like, well, now you've got this weird thing going on. It kind of, if I were to rewind,
They had to address the 11 later in the rack in certain spot there. I think you open up the center of the table and then you work down and
yes, sir.
it kind of just, yeah, but they're in a good spot here.
Yeah, I think it's flat enough for him to draw back or just stop it. Weird. Whoa, that was kind of an odd.
Oh, I would have gone forward with that ball and out to the
Yeah.
center of the table.
I wonder if there was even a draw there, but there was a weird like leaky.
No, Tim
leaky
had.
stun.
I thought you go dead forward all day
Yeah.
long down to the end rail and back out to the middle of the
You
table.
come
there.
short,
Stroke
you're
up.
okay. You come long, you're
But
okay.
she can see the line, can't she?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so I just looked down. I don't think I'm ever kicking never at this ball. I'm going off the. I'm going to
You're
take off
thin
the.
it.
This ball is hooked on the 11. Just
Thin it.
thin it and cue ball. Just roll it down to the end rail right here.
Yeah. Maybe even get 50-50
Well,
on the 2.
if the 9 comes here, it blocks the corner too. I'm just. She can see the 9.
Great try. Look at this. Oh, look at this leave again. Oh
She
my
did it
god.
again. She did it
It
again.
happened again.
She did it.
It happened again. Oh my. This is the game. The game will do that to you.
Can you do fire for rolls? I
Right?
don't know.
No, yeah, we gotta have a different thing for that. That's oh my gosh. And depending
Maria.
on I could just see it. Like depending on who chat's rooting for. You got a couple people throwing their hands up saying woohoo. You got a couple people throwing their hands up saying what the heck.
Yeah, what's going on
Oh
here?
my gosh.
Does it increase pressure on the team that's leading if they come and win this game
Great
because of the roles they
Great
got?
point.
Does it increase pressure? I
Great
don't know.
point.
I don't know.
Right when you lose a rack when you did really nothing wrong, you just got ended up just getting getting served up some horrible rolls.
Wow.
Wow, seriously.
Does the 11 future go by the 2? I think it does. So Sam called us safe.
Okay.
I like the shot. He's going to
Yeah.
slow roll kick the 1.
Yeah, just make sure you hit that one. More fat than otherwise, or thin it. On that side, good.
Oh, what a shot.
Wow.
It came out. It leaked out.
11,
It leaked
11.
out.
Yeah.
But still,
Yeah.
I love his shot.
Yeah, great call, Sam.
I think
Good
I would
control.
have probably he was keeping the 1 in a scoring position. I would have just played the cue ball. So the cue ball would be by the 1.
Yeah,
And then
I see.
and just put
Yeah, yeah,
maximum pressure back on him.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, good point.
But it was a good shot nonetheless. It ends up behind the 8. Does his 11 go? Gino, are you looking at it?
I
Does
think
it go?
so, yeah. I think that's exactly what
All right,
on one
Jim's got to
rail.
dial one in here.
I think the out's there. Oh, Nick's the 2. The drama. Oh, look at that.
Is it again? Is it again?
Oh,
It hooked on the.
boy.
Did it hook on the 1?
Boy.
I think it did from there.
Oh
think we
my
might be able to go-
gosh.
Might be able to go rail first. I don't think because the 1 is on the rail. Look at the position you got to play on this 1 too.
Oh
Now.
my goodness.
Wow, this game has had a lot of interesting
No
dynamics and
kidding.
drama to it.
Oh, look at that. Charlie's going for a perfect speed shot. Cut 2, hit, stay, and then die on the rail. Up. And look at this leave. You know what? It goes both ways.
I'll tell you what, if the 15 ball, no, the 11 doesn't. Does the 11 go? It does not look like it.
Are you
Yeah, I'm trying to play the 1.
are you going here with it and just getting that 11 over
No.
here?
No,
Or are you hitting this 11-1 combo?
I was going to try to dial in a roll forward. A roll forward, make the 1.
Yeah.
And the cue ball continues forward. It
And
looks
then-
almost straight. The 15 cuts the 1, goes this way, and the cue ball goes forward to the rail. And you're
Ball
using
hook.
that. Yeah, you're using that.
Good call. All right, Maria's got to use the
And she's
bridge.
using the bridge. So controlling the cue ball makes it that much more difficult. Got to go forward dead straight on it. Don't cut it.
Oh, and that's what happened. It should have been dead straight. Uh-oh. This could be match. Sam at the table. This 1 ball, he has multiple windows if he wants to go into the 8-1 window here. If he wants to go this way, he
No,
can.
I think he'll come off the rail and come between the 8
just
and
right
9.
here, right?
Yep.
Between those two.
Yeah.
Mike Romero says Pat's stingy with the fire. Oh, look at that. Just clears the 8-9 all day. The 8 goes into all 6 pockets.
Disagree. Lower left.
Lower left. Oh, I
9's
see.
in the way, I think.
Oh no, you're
Sorry, I
totally.
was
You're
just
so
looking-
right on that.
I
Yeah,
was
it's
just
5
looking
out
to
of 6
disagree.
pockets.
I was waiting for something
Absolutely correct.
to correct you on.
Dang it. Tony 1, Eugene 0.
Okay.
For the match.
To get to the final 8,
Let's get to the final 8. Sam at the table.
Charlie and Sam straight in on the 8.
What a crazy rack.
Tough
The
set. Tough
rolls.
set for Tim and Maria.
Yeah, it really was. Done. Congratulations. Charlie and Sam, congratulations. Great match, Tim and Maria. Congratulations,
Good
Charlie. and
sportsmanship.
Sam.
They're
Good
all
sport.
hugging.
They've been
Yeah,
all laughing and joking.
I know Charlie and Maria are really good friends.
Yeah.
Always tough to put one of your friends down, but that's our
happens.
sport. That's our we run into friends all the time on the other side of it. Nice set by Charlie and Pat. Excuse me, Sam.
Good turnout. We got folks on the rail. We got applause. Congratulations, Charlie and Sam. 8-3, and I don't think the score really reflects.
No, it was a
the
lot. It
quality
could have
of
been
play
a lot
tonight.
closer than that, and it started right out the gate. If you can go back to the very first game,
That's
I-
right.
I-
8-ball miss.
Tim and Maria could have been 1-0. Is it a
Mhm.
completely different ball game from
Right.
there? We don't never know. But
All right, so
we're
what's
on
in
to-
store?
we're on to the final 8,
Got final 8.
and a week from Friday, all 4 matches we're looking to play on the 20th.
Love it.
2 at 6, 2 at 9.
20th is a big night.
We'll be to the final 4.
Yeah, 20th is a big night. And then this Thursday, we've got the kickoff of CB Champ.
Yeah, if you're out there and you're on the fence, I think we have like 12 spots remaining.
Last
Come on
dozen.
out for the Calcutta. If you're not going to play, participate in the Calcutta. It's going to be a great weekend here. We'll visit some other topics after this tournament's over this weekend on what kind of is going on in the Denver, Colorado area at this time. But I hope to see all you guys out at the Stevie Chan tournament. Come out and remember one of the Denver legends, one of my best friends ever, my brother from another mother. A lot of people love Stevie. He's got a lot of friends out there. Hopefully to see all of you guys out here this weekend at some point. Come down and say hi to friends and remember, just remember the good times. And I hope to see you all here. Love y'all. Have a good night. Gene, you are the man.
Hey, Tony, I
You are the
appreciate it.
man. I mean, this guy here is the best in the business.
This
I'm just
guy.
gonna, yeah, you are, dude. I
Appreciate
look
you.
forward to commentating with you every
Always.
week.
Oh,
I have a lot
good
of fun.
times.
Yeah. So everyone be safe out there. See you this weekend, Thursday night. Come on out. Check the Calcutta
Let's go.
out. If you're on the fence, come and we got 12 spots open. So
And just meet some celebrities too, by the way. They're going to be there.
no Stephanie Ford, no Saturday Night SmackDown, no Friday. We
Yeah,
got the Stevie
good call.
Chan
Yeah.
is here all weekend.
Yep.
Sunday night's going to be sometime around, I would imagine, 7 to 9 o'clock right in there. We'll be dropping the last ball. We'll have our champion of the Stevie Chan Memorial. The defending champion is Mike Banks Jr. He'll be here. I can't wait.
He's coming back for a back. He's trying to go for a back-to-back.
Oh,